starts to crush my skull and it doesn't feel good.
It's hearing my own voice that fucks me up wearing the headphones.
I love hearing my own voice.
Even when I was rapping, I wasn't trying to hear my own voice.
I can't get enough of it.
Man, we got to get you back rapping.
Yeah, listen, we got to fire off a cipher. Oh, my bad.
Oh, a new generation cipher is a good idea.
Yeah, we got to.
I would love
I got
that.
a lot of folks to diss in that motherfucker, too.
Try not to.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. I got it out.
But yeah, you got to get it out. No, because then we can get Crip Mac on there too.
That would be hard.
That'd be fire.
Because the first No Jumper Cypher got like 600K, and then the second one got like 80K.
Oh.
Generational fall off. Which I don't really like. I mean, the first one had Break Baby.
Yeah.
And
wasn't Flacco on that one?
Flacco was talking
on
that
both.
shit.
Yeah.
Flacco had bars.
I don't know. I mean, it feels like I don't know. I feel like it's just like it is such a pain. Like you do this, you make it, and it takes a while. Like everybody has to write their verses. You have to do studio. It takes like a whole day for everybody to record, and then you got to shoot the video. It's like impossible to get everybody together. It's its own thing. But you know, we do have a No Jumper live show coming up.
Nice.
I'm gonna hold off on the exact date, but June, July-ish.
Yeah,
we have another live show coming, which is kind of exciting.
If you need a stand-up comedian, I got you.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I got you. No Jumper comedy.
Yeah, that's a good host. Y'all got the hosting back, man.
Actually, that's crazy. I don't think we ever had anybody who did stand-up as a host.
I got you. It's easy call.
Because a lot of people think they're funny, but you kind of have like proof you're funny.
What about the previous Mexican, the fat guy? There you go. Yeah. He wasn't doing it when he was here, though. To be fair,
or like he was very minimal.
Oh, you're talking about Duna?
Yeah. Minimal stand-up from what I recall, but yeah, I don't know. Is he funny? I feel like
who, me?
No, Duna.
I haven't seen him yet.
Okay,
I heard he was though.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of crowd work.
I've seen some people that have said they saw him.
I know a lot of people get criticized for the whole crowd work.
I mean, he's funny when he pods though, so I can see the transition.
I feel like there's just like naturally something really funny about being like 450 pounds
and 5'6".
You've been there. Right?
I've been at 4. I was 486.
Do you feel like you've lost comedy aura as you lose weight?
Yeah, man. I feel like fucking Jonah Hill. Like they always take that away from fat people. Like when they be like, "That was your thing,"
your
like,
sauce,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, shit. My name is Doughboy. I leaned into it my whole life, so
I mean, big boy is not so big,
right? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I feel like the only nigga that lost 200 but still weighed 300, so it don't even feel like I should be celebrating yet.
Half of it. Yeah,
like nigga, keep going.
Yeah,
like I'm trying.
I feel like getting in shape is like played out now with the Ozempic era. Like it just doesn't have the same cachet that it once had.
But why do people get shamed for doing it? It's from doctors to help you.
I know. Because full disclosure, I have had enough doses of tirzepatide in my fridge for like 2 months, and I've yet to do it. But sometimes I wonder, like, why are you not doing it? Like,
because society will shame you.
Yeah,
they shamed me for getting weight loss surgery. I'm like, nigga, I was gonna die.
But I think when you're like big and you do it, it's different. But when you're like kind of Adam, like he's gonna get the Ozempic face, like sunken in kind of Skeletor face going on.
I tried Ozempic a couple years ago. That's just no joke. I mean, I lost like 50 pounds in 3 months and gained it back hella fast. Yeah. You'll get that shit right back.
Like, that's part of it too, is that I feel like I would feel like a loser doing it because I don't feel like I'm fat enough.
You're not. Yeah. What are you, 230?
240. Honestly, I've been eating all day because we're about to launch this weight loss challenge.
Boom.
For everybody out there. Which, okay, let's just talk about that. We were talking in the group chat, and I said it's kind of notable that everybody who's on this new form of the No Jumper show, the Monday show, as we're going to end up calling it inevitably, everybody wants to lose weight, and then somebody kind of threw it out there, 90-day challenge.
Yeah.
And we were all on board.
Yeah.
And it'll end right before summer, so the No Jumper Summer Body Challenge.
Yeah.
It's a little
Chud to Chad podcast. That's what it be, man.
I like it. Yeah, because I mean, from my, like, we all kind of are at such different weights that, like, me losing 20 pounds would be like kind of almost all the weight I want to lose, whereas you losing 20 pounds would probably not be as
I got a total of 70. I want to get, because I think I'm at like 315 today. I just want to get to 245.
Yeah.
So that'd be down 240 from what I was initially.
If you got where you were really trying to go, would you get the stomach, like the stapling
the skin
and the
pushed
cutting
together
off of all of it?
I hope that God has blessed me with the genetics to not have to.
Does anybody?
Is there any way?
I don't know, but I don't have a ton of loose skin now.
Really?
I got like the auntie arms, but you know what I'm saying? I could work that out with some
But that's
dumbbells.
an Ozempic thing too, is when you lose it super fast, that's when you get the skin. If it's like over time, it will just kind of snap back a little bit.
I just hate that people get shamed for doing it. It's like, we're not like world-class athletes. Like, this is some shit that the doctors say is legal.
And like, I seen it, I think Joe Budden is on one of the GLP ones, and I seen like videos in his Reddit where they're clowning him and they're showing him working out in the gym and they're making fun of him for being on one. And it's kind of like, bruh, like, okay, I'm sure he's wanted to get in shape for like his whole life, for at least like the last 10 years or whatever. And we all know it's very, very hard to control your appetite and to not eat that much.
Right.
If this is like a drug that doesn't have any significant side effects, it's going to be able to make you somewhat effortlessly lose that weight. Like, what are we clowning it for? Like, if it was unhealthy, I would get it.
Right.
If it was unbelievably expensive, I would get it. But it's really not that crazy. And if it's like this helpful, like it's like by far the most popular drug that has ever entered the marketplace, apparently.
And Joe gets credit for being public about it. All these people are on it, but they're just not
Charles
public
Barkley's
about
on it. Serena is on it. Like,
have you seen Sharon Osbourne and her daughter
She's
recently?
on it too?
They look
It's like
crazy.
a whole freak show.
that should have you forgetting to eat. You'll just be like,
No,
I ain't
for real.
ate a day and a half.
They look like they haven't eaten in years. I'm not gonna lie. They look like they're gonna turn into bats at any moment. That's what they both
And
look
I've
like.
done 24-hour fasts a few times in my life. Every single time was just because I had to get a colonoscopy. And I don't know, like that, it stands out to me in my head, like, wow, like that was a day in which I really like impressed myself with my self-control with being able to do it. And it's almost kind of bizarre to imagine being on Ozempic for it. And
What's the most amount of days you've ever gone without eating? Or just one?
24 hours,
for
yeah.
sure.
I've gone like 3 or 4. A couple
Really?
times.
Why?
Yeah. Cause they say it's like good for like cell regeneration, like make your body like get rid of all the other bullshit.
But you did this while you weren't on a GLP?
No, I've tried to just
did it
just
regular?
just
you
try
like
to
off the
just
sea
regular.
moss or something?
Yeah,
while you
just
did
drinking
it?
a bunch of water.
Was it brutal?
It was tough.
I can't imagine doing it.
That would
It's tough,
destroy
yeah.
me. I
It
feel
was
like.
not. It's not easy because then you just start getting all lightheaded and shit, and you get real irritable.
Yeah, I'm grumpy. That's the problem.
You can
I don't
smell
eat
all
for
the food.
12 hours I don't eat. It's like don't even talk to
I'm
me.
scared. I like look at my phone and it's somebody calling me and it's somebody I don't really want to talk to, and I'm just like, no. Like I know I'm gonna be a huge dig. I'm probably gonna hear something I don't like. It's gonna trigger me. Like I'm scared of my own emotional state when I'm fasting. So every time I ever did it, I pretty much like stayed in the crib, smoked a bunch of weed, drank coffee, sat on the computer, didn't really like put myself into any situations
To the
in which I
real
could
world.
face any real hardship. And that's what freaks me out, the idea of like doing it and then coming and doing a few podcasts. Like I just don't
Oh, that'd be great.
like what version of myself am I gonna be bringing
Turns
to the
up
table?
22ster for sure. You're gonna be firing people up.
Yeah.
Because I be watching on YouTube, they be like, people be doing like 30, 40 day fast. Like, I be like, how is that even physically
There's
possible?
nobody that looks like me and you,
it's
though,
not
boy.
gonna
It's
happen.
like
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith, the
You
dude
saw
that was
that
in
on Joe
King of
Rogan?
Queens. Yeah,
He said he did a 40-day. I think.
yes, and
That's
lost like 60
insane.
pounds just drinking water.
I'm scared that I would just go crazy when I got out of it, though.
I would
Just put it-
absolutely.
exactly.
I would eat everything.
Finally, I'm done. Give me a whole pizza.
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
Like
I'll
in
just
my head,
scarf it down.
if I was gonna do a full 24-hour fast and then go back to eating like a normal person, that I would find impressive. But every single time I did it, I like, well, it was only 2, but I like ordered like kind of a lot of food, like clearly kind of
A king pill size
Sometimes you can give yourself a stomach ache if you do that. Like if you don't eat for like a whole day, then you eat some bullshit.
Yeah.
You'd be like, ugh.
It rocks you.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's kind of where I am right now, because on the way here, I was kind of like thinking like, you have no reason not to eat whatever you want to eat today because we're going to do this weigh-in.
Right.
And there's this cheesesteak place that opened like a couple months ago that I've really been thinking about checking out. And like, I've had so many different people tell me, this is a euphoric cheesesteak. Like this cheesesteak is going to mess you up. And today I wasn't hungry all day because I ate a piece of apple pie at like 11 p.m. like right before I went to bed, which is not a great idea. But then
It's white people shit.
I know. I love
It's
apple
the whitest
apple
shit
pie.
ever. Some apple pie with a glass of milk.
Yeah, nah, I love apple pie. I'm not gonna lie. But so then today I go and I finally got it. It actually was.
It was fire.
It was unbelievable. Yeah, it was amazing.
What kind did you get?
Just
basic?
whatever, like mayonnaise or aioli or whatever, and like a bunch of peppers on it or whatever it came with. But either way, like I ate that. And then like it kind of hit me at like, because I ate it probably at like 1 p.m. And then it kind of hit me like, yo, you have never just like eaten the most delicious thing in the world and then had to go and do the podcast. So like I don't normally every single day I'm eating like boring food.
Right.
And then if I'm gonna eat something fun, it's at the end of it. Can we get the AC on? It's so hot.
Yeah, it's blazing. Do you feel like sedated from the heavy meal before the
That's
pod?
a lot of bread and cheese.
Yeah, I feel like I got a rock in my stomach, and I feel like
You got a loaf cooking.
Three-pot shit.
if we do a 4-hour podcast, I don't think I'm gonna be hungry by the end of it either.
For
That's
real?
impressive.
But if we smoke weed, then I feel like I will be.
That's
Because
where
you
going.
are like literally experiencing a turn up right now. I saw you out
Yeah.
there with a big bottle of Jameson and,
Yeah,
and a Swisher Sweet.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling nice.
tight,
It's like
You didn't hit the
2007 again, man.
You gotta grab hit the Jameson, man.
Yeah, I only like drink on the podcast when it's like a young gang member who's capable of like seducing me.
You're not worthy,
Dude,
Doughboy.
I don't
You're
know,
not
yeah.
worthy. He's telling us we're not worthy. I have a giant bottle of Jameson that somebody actually gave to me to be like, take it to No Jumper. They'll probably drink it. Like, I swear to God, it's at my house. I'll bring it up here.
It depends because you could have like we used to have a liquor sponsor that would have like multiple bottles right here and they would not get touched all week long, and then Lush comes in and it's like, hey, pour it up, yeah. Like, he's so
No
excited.
Jumper.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, that happens all. It's like a weird dynamic. Or like at the store, PBR would give us hundreds of beers, and there's one employee who would want to drink them, and
They're all
I won't
gone
say
in a
his
week.
name, but it would be kind of weird how it was like they wouldn't be touched at all, and then he would come in, and all of a
They
sudden,
just
like,
knock them all back.
8 of them would be gone. I'd be like, oh right, we got like
I've
one.
never been a huge beer person. I always felt bloated when I drink beer.
Yeah,
Like,
same. I'm not a big beer guy.
I'll drink anything before I drink beer.
yeah.
I had a 40 era when I was younger for sure.
Yeah,
like around like
I had a 211.
21.
I had a 211 era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was drinking some King Cobras at one point in my life. It gets a little grimy in Sacramento.
Eras, I had eras. I had Four Loko era. I had
I had
light
a Four
beer
Loko era.
For real?
I had a Pom Pom vodka.
I guess
era.
in my head, you're like
plastic
way
vodka.
older than
Yeah,
me,
he's
but-
a little
okay.
more
the Taka
experienced
vodka
too in
and
the
the Donald
game.
Duck orange juice.
Yeah. No, in my head, you're like a lot older than me, but I guess not really.
I'll be 47 this year.
Yeah, you got a solid 5 years. I mean, that's pretty good.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Dope.
I'm the
OG.
I'm the
You're 30?
eldest.
30. I'm about to turn 31.
I'm the
this month.
eldest out here right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oldest No Jumper host of all time.
Of all time.
me?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
No Jumper's grandfather is in here. Let's go.
Grandfather.
I feel like T-Roll and Lush are both 43,
44-ish. Yeah.
44.
So around there.
Damn.
So they are the oldest ones, like a little older than me.
Oh shit.
You got
Well, I'm really immature though, so that kind of
yeah, you got a youthful energy to you, Doughboy, for
I should
sure.
be fucking
Yeah.
up.
Right. Okay. There's little thing. We could do like a full Doughboy like interview type thing as part of this maybe at some point. But okay, so you drink and smoke.
Yeah.
No nose candy.
No.
Never. No. Okay.
it's not my thing. No
Not your thing.
pills. No.
No?
I've done shrooms before.
Okay.
But it's not something I normally do. And I'll be back and forth with the alcohol. Like anybody who's following me, you know, I've always been pretty vocal about it. So I've had like, you know, damn near like Lush. I've had my sober times where I just wasn't drinking.
Right.
And I had my times where, nigga, it's Tuesday
Yeah.
at 1 p.m.
But do you get like gnarly with it or not really?
No, I'm cool. I just chill out. Like most of the time I just be at the crib and just, you know, have a few
But you've
shots.
had issues with it, but you feel like you got a good
Oh, I've had
connection
issues with
now.
it. Yeah. I've had issues with it in the past. I went to rehab twice.
Oh no.
So, because when I had weight loss surgery, because I was addicted to food, and then once you get the surgery, you can't eat like that. So I had what they call transfer of addiction. So then I was
Okay.
drinking all the time.
I grew up with a lot of alcoholics in my family. The thing is like it's like the party time is fun, but it's going off the rails a little bit that it
Yeah.
ends up happening. Why do you think like this time's kind of different for you?
Well, just because I've just gone through all versions of it. Like I've gone of doing too much. I've gone with being perfect. And I just find that I just don't overthink it. I stay in the day. You know what I'm saying? I stay productive. You know what I'm saying? I get after as much as possible. I just don't want to be that dude that's being walked by the dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather walk the dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to have a drink, I'm going to have a drink. But it ain't that, you know, I ain't got to do it every single day. So I found my balance in it.
Okay.
Finally.
That's where I'm kind of at with weed. Like I was an everyday weed smoker, and then I like took a couple months completely off, and then now I'm like I still am not smoking, but I've been like vaping the weed a little bit, and like smoking weed with like people at the office a little bit, and like I could tell that my girl's like paranoid that I'm gonna slip back into
gonna
being
get
a
back
day
into your
to day.
full
Were
all
you doing
day
it like
weed
all the
smoker.
time? Like, was it like a everyday thing?
I used to, yeah. Like people who really watch the podcast could see me
All
like
day.
rolling blunts and like smoking spliffs like all day on every pod, which is really kind of insane to me to think I was doing like, you know, 4 interviews in a day while getting high as shit the whole time. But at the same time, like as much as the weed is kind of bringing you down, the nick is kind of elevating you a little bit, which is kind of weird. But I feel like I'm like not gonna do that. But really with Lush, it's he's not like an alcoholic, he's like an everything-aholic.
Yeah.
And it's like you saw that when like we're downtown and he just has to get the canister and nitrous right away.
Shit.
Yeah, he like adapts
He
to
likes
his
to party.
surroundings.
He's a rock star. He's the last rock star.
Don't he says stuff like that. We don't.
But he definitely like adapts to the surroundings. Like,
He
you know what I'm saying?
does.
MacArthur Park, it's like the Nas. You know what I'm saying? No jumper, a little more turn up party, the alcohol. You know, it's kind of
Right.
like there's different vibes for Lush.
Right. And it's funny because that's where I actually met Lush on a sober podcast.
Oh, what, really?
It was called Sober. It was called Sober Saturdays, and we were both like, "Yeah, we don't need this stuff. We're good."
Yeah, Lush
we
was going
both went
hard.
with the bullshit.
What do you think? Do you think Lush is better sober or turned up Lush?
I definitely think he's better sober, or the more
Like
sober,
100%.
Well, okay, yeah, that's where it gets a little dicey. But I don't think that Lush has it in him to be a person who's doing like a little bit of drugs.
No,
Like,
for
Right.
I don't think he's got that in his. It's not hardwired into him. Like
The
if
sober-
he starts getting fucked up, he's getting really fucked
No,
up.
for sure.
I'm like that too. I have a really addictive personality. Like I've been working on that my whole life. Like that's how I ended up 486 pounds. I was just eating all the
Yeah.
fucking time, just for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then like I didn't really drink the whole first 30 years of my life.
Yeah.
And then once I was 35 and I got the surgery, then I was like, nigga.
Oh,
That is close to true for me too. Like I
Right.
didn't really start drinking until I moved here when I was like 28.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't have those crazy stories about like in my 20s or even in my teenage years.
Yeah, I
but-
was drinking early, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of done drinking. I don't drink anymore at all.
At all?
Yeah, this year I kind of said like I'm just kind of
Good for
over
you,
it. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
For
I didn't
sure.
drink like all last year. Like I stopped getting drunk in 2019, and like, but this year somehow, like when people have tequila, I have just kind of found myself drinking it, and I've yet to like experience any kind of bad effect from it in recent memory. Like I haven't even had a hangover the last like 10 times I drank. So like currently, I'm not scared of it at all, which I feel like might be a bad.
Let me
thing.
ask y'all
Deeper in
this.
the depths.
Are y'all planning? Well, I know you don't drink at all, so I guess it would just apply to you. Are you planning on kicking the sauce completely for this 12-week challenge?
Honestly,
because outside of
that's
empty
easy for me. So yeah,
You
probably.
just gonna kick it?
yeah.
I think I am too.
The weed is
Because it's empty calories.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not
Yeah. So, and plus, like, it really what it does to me is it zaps my motivation to like work out. Like, if I get turned up in the morning, I'm like, nah, I'm not.
Turned up in the morning.
No, I'm just saying,
The
like,
next morning.
The next
Oh,
morning,
yeah,
I don't
okay.
want to do nothing. I'm like,
But weed is so like that too, bro. Like I'm
Right.
such
Same.
a different person working out in the morning if I had eaten a bunch of edibles the night before.
yeah,
It's terrible.
Yeah, you're just super groggy and
right.
that
Just
type
trying
of
to
thing.
figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, for the people out there, I just wanted to speak on like what the idea is with this podcast in the first place. So basically, like I've been thinking about doing something along these lines for a while where we have the Tuesday show. The Tuesday show, for the record, I'm totally happy with it. I like it. I enjoy it. I definitely think that like it's found itself in a lot of ways. Like it's just very like the fans seem like they're pretty locked in. The hosts are all locked in. Like I'm just like very happy with the Tuesday show, but I've always kind of wanted to do another nightly podcast on the channel, and also just wanted to do something that could kind of go outside of my usual gangster street hip hop shit, which does not at all mean that I don't want to talk about hip hop on here. I definitely do. But I just felt like there's, you know, I've always heard the cries of the fans saying, we don't like just hearing about gangster shit every week. We want different content or whatever, make it more about the music, make it stuff that's a little more relatable to that other side of your fan base. And when I met Moose, it kind of like stood out to me. I was like, you know what? Moose reminds me of a more sobered up Lush in the sense that he's actually Hispanic, and Lush is sort of cosplaying
We
as a
accept
Hispanic
him. We accept
person.
him.
You're liberal, you're smart, you're willing
go.
to actually
Blaze-a-thon. Let's go.
watch some stuff, you know, because that if I had any frustration with like the Tuesday show as is, it's that whenever I tell them to watch something so we can all talk about it, they just don't do it. Like, I want to talk about the Jack Harlow album. I think Munchie listened to it. I don't think anybody else listened to it. When I wanted to listen to the Justin Bieber album, nobody listened to it. You know, it's just like all those guys, like, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but apparently they're very, very busy when they get off stream. I don't know what
They got shit to do.
No time for me.
But they all got things to do. I don't know. Aunt Hefe is some sort of kingpin.
Yeah.
Lush is hanging out in the park 18 hours a day. Munchie, I don't know. He's got hundreds of women with him at all times. It would appear. Ops. He's got ops to do with. Friggin' Spody Face again. He's got all kinds of community outreach groups and stuff
Black
like
Israelite activities.
Yeah, he's got to ring the bell.
Yeah,
he's got to push the cart around with the sign.
Yell at people.
So I don't know. I was like, when I met you, I knew I wanted to build a podcast with you, and then when we met him on the challenge on the show, I was like, you know what? This is a very good tuna podcast that I could see emerging here. And
thank you.
Yeah, I feel like that we are going to be able to hit topics and build a rapport that touches on other stuff that isn't necessarily going to be applicable to the Tuesday show. So listen,
all of that.
It might take us a little while to really like find our groove. That would be expected, you know. But
intended, find our groove.
Yeah. It's going to take a little bit, I'm sure. But like, I'm sure today will be good. But I feel like it'll probably take a little while before we fully like get into the groove of things. But overall, I feel like I definitely want to chase after this vibe of like talking about stuff that doesn't necessarily apply to the Tuesday show.
Man, I couldn't agree more, man. I've been a fan of No Jumper for a while now. So, you know what I'm saying? This is one of those things too that I feel like I kind of manifested in. I was just like, man, I'm going to get on there. I don't know how this is going to happen, but I'm going to get on there. So just to be here and to be a part of something that's a little bit different too, like, so, you know, I can kind of show my skill set and kind of build you guys on a different level. I'm just honored to be here, man. So I think we got something good.
Adam, can you dispel the rumors that you set up a fake host competition knowing that you were going to pick Doughboy the whole time as to, you know, kind of build up the whole thing and add some aura to his appearance?
Nah.
And all that,
That actually is a good idea, though. I would have done that if I already knew that I wanted him. Actually, I wouldn't. That's a lot of work. But I mean, allegedly, Lush put in a good word for you to like be in the door like early
even
on.
Flacco.
Shout out to Lush. Shout out to Flacco. Those are my guys, man. So I'm glad
Flacco,
that they. Nah, man. No Flacco's.
You know what I'm saying?
Slander.
You're like Switzerland, so I got no problem with Doughboy.
But, I mean, that's not true at all. Like, really, even when we were doing the competition, like I liked him, but it wasn't like clear to me until we got going in here that he was probably going to end up being the winner. Honestly, shout out to Kyle. I felt like that Kyle dude really kind of had it at a certain point.
He was doing well.
Yeah, he was doing really good.
He fumbled.
I was nervous.
He fumbled bad.
What was the topic they fumbled?
He just started kind of just saying certain things that were kind of raising red flags. I forget specifically. I remember one of them was like, I can't, you know, judge a man that I don't know. I'm like,
yeah, when he said that, we were all like,
like, what?
You're not going to be able to.
It's a horrible podcaster.
Then, yeah.
But yeah, I think Kyle's definitely got potential for sure. But like, I went to his page to check out his content. He's like putting 1,000 pieces of gum in his mouth. I'm like, I feel like Kyle has better stuff to offer than this for sure.
That's what he's done.
Yeah. Like on stream and stuff. But
it's a choke hazard.
It wasn't. Yeah, he didn't strike me as that type of guy. But
wait,
shout out to Kyle.
How many pieces of gum do you think you put in your mouth? Like 100, maybe?
Maybe like 34. That's a lot.
Maybe 34.
That's a really specific number.
Yeah. Like Doughboy's tried this before for
This
sure.
podcast
Don't know how I know.
Looking up things on ChatGPT. So, how many pieces of gum can I fit in my mouth? It's going to tell me something
It's like,
about how they don't.
depending on the size of your mouth.
Yeah, 30 or more. 34 was
See,
good.
I was pretty, yeah.
Look, extreme attempts exceed 300 smaller pieces.
Maybe it wasn't 1,000, Kyle.
Oh, look at that. You can get TMJ. I've been hearing about that.
Gum always confused me. What is it in gum that no matter what you do, it don't break down ever? It's just the same chewy thing. Like, what is it? Is it like rubber?
And if you swallow, it stays in your stomach for 10 years. Is that
You
That's gotta be fake.
There's no other food that you chew and then it don't go away.
Bro, when I was a kid, I swallowed a pinball and I pooped it out like 2 days later. like from like a pinball machine.
How did you
get it out
in your mouth?
I pooped it out.
But how did you end up swallowing it?
I was like 8 and I was just.
That's way too old to be swallowing.
I know,
things.
but I just like had it in my mouth. Like I just was chilling with a pinball in my mouth. I thought it was kind of cool, and then just accidentally swallowed it.
Did you choke swallow it, or did you just let it go down?
I think I like laughed and like and then I realized like, oh my god, like I'm not gonna be able to get that back. And then like 2 days later, I took a dump and like saw it,
washed it off and put it back in the pinball machine.
Just shine it through the shit.
No, I did not do that, but that would have been tight if I was like so hard up for a pinball that.
That's the only one we got. Adam shit it out already.
No, I can kind of remember too. I had like a little mini like pinball game same machine. It was like a tiny. It wasn't like when you go to the arcade.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm picturing.
Right.
I'm like,
Okay,
God damn, throat goat over here.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. No, I do have crazy top skills, but but okay, so yeah, that's definitely like my goal with this podcast is to just really talk about anything that goes outside of like, I feel like Tuesdays has the streets and gangster shit so on lock that like we should really try to like steer clear of anything in that lane.
I agree.
And that will allow for the Tuesday show to still have its own topics without having to overlap too much, even though realistically if we overlap it's kind of whatever because it's like two different casts.
Very different vibe.
Yeah.
But so you're not from a hood?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm from Sacramento, so you know.
What part of Sacramento?
Well, I grew up in Freeport. I was all kind of like all over the place. So I grew up in Freeport, then I moved to Greenhaven.
Okay. I lived in Greenhaven.
And then I moved to South Sacramento for high school. But I grew up in church in Oak Park. So I spent a lot of time like in Oak
So
Park.
you got homies from all over.
Yeah. Love the city.
You ever run into Jalise during those years?
I never did, but I'm a fan of Jalise.
Are you really? What is the thing that you're a fan of?
I like her passion. Like she
That's
stands
a
on what
great
she
point.
believes in.
That's a
Like,
great
I like
point.
it. You know, she from the crib, so you know, so I gotta represent. You know what I'm saying? She from the city.
That's insane that you guys are both from Sac because that's going to really mean that I'm the odd man out. That I'm going to have to like get more familiar. Maybe I got to do a little trip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we gotta take him out there.
We gotta slide. Take him to the hood.
And we was even talking before the show started. I think the cool thing about this is a lot of stuff that you got going with No Jumper. It's a lot like Southern California based, and the fact that we get two Northern Cali cats on the same team with you.
Somewhere even more obscure.
Yeah, well, no,
He
we
shits
are
on
the
Cal
capital.
so much.
We are the capital.
Battling with
Somewhere
him.
even less
We're gonna be
evolved.
I got 916 on my arm, man. I believe in that
Yes,
shit, man.
sir.
See it?
Nice.
Yeah, the tattoo. 916.
Yeah, Jalise is a little more my age group, so I know deep, the deep Jalise lore.
I'm
so
proud of her,
I'm
man.
staying
She's
far away
self-built.
from Jalise. Just know that.
So you remember her when
Like
she
her
was,
come up in Sacramento and the media things that she was doing, the shooting music videos at people's death sites, things like that. So
Look at that, Kyle donated $10 and said, "I see you, Moose."
yeah, shout out to Kyle.
Shout out
man.
Kyle.
Yeah, I checked you out, man. I checked out your page.
No, and there are a lot of other people that I would kind of like to try out in this dynamic. Kyle comes to mind. Ricky comes to mind.
right.
But I also
I like Nutty. Nutty's dope.
shout out to Nutty.
Yeah, shout out Nutty.
I'm just like very paranoid about overloading the cast and then having to do like awkward restructuring of it, So I kind of like to rather start out with a little bit more of a skimp cast and then like build from there, I think.
No more you lied to me Lush moments, pretty much is what you're trying to avoid.
I mean, Lush was
Yeah.
really a bad guy for what he did that day, which kind of gets lost in the sauce. But that was a pretty scummy addict style move from Lush that day. Oh, he wasn't an addict at that time, though, I guess. But,
Yeah.
Either way, it's like I want to try other people out, but I just don't want to like. I don't know. I don't want to like accidentally end up in a situation where we have people that we maybe feel aren't that great. And once you have 4, then if you want to do 5, if you want to have a random guest, it's already like, well, shit, we got 4, so we can't use this table. We have to switch to the gigantic table.
Yeah.
And that could be a thing. So should we do these weigh-ins?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
down.
it. I'm coming out the shirt.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
Yeah, same. I'm coming
I
out the
just want
shorts
that
and
to
the
be
shirt.
known right now.
This is going to shock and really.
And to make it fair, we
Nathan,
should
I can tell you never tried to lose weight because you're putting the scale on the carpet.
Come on, man.
That's not how this goes. We're gonna
He was just trying to have us be on camera still.
I think
Can
this
we set
is
it right there and you'll turn the camera to show us? Okay, so
This is
we'll
the-
all do it and you guys can all narrate as
right.
this person goes over here. Okay.
I've been trying to
I have
stuff
an
my
idea
face.
though. It should go off percentage of weight that you lose.
Yes, we're going to have to figure that out.
Right, because if he
That's
loses,
too much math already,
No,
Doughboy.
because
I
if
don't
he
fucking
loses
know how to
20,
do
but
that.
I lose 20, it's more impressive because he weighs less.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, Jesus, this man just
Hell yeah.
to the tidy whities, huh? That's what we doing on the first episode.
This is our humiliation ritual, you guys.
I did not know this man was.
Okay, here we go.
Moose and Doe need a DXL brand deal on the way.
240.
240. All right. Well, damn, man, since we stripping down,
Let's get it cracking.
I ain't going to be the only one to not do it.
Nice clean 240.
Yeah, man. I ain't coming here to be scary.
Get it cracking.
I'm here for the body reviews in the chat.
See what we got.
And I'm ashy, too.
256.6.
Nice.
I'm trying to stuff my face and I lost weight.
How tall are you, Moose?
6'1".
6'1". Interesting.
I'll beat the odds. I'm kind of a tall Mexican.
That is impressive. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, taller than Pops, taller than everybody.
315.1.
315. So 315, 256,
256.6.
and 240. So we're gonna have to come up with some sort of like I'm okay with like.
We done got down to our draws on episode 1.
Imagine where we go from
Type
here.
of shit, man. Just, you know what I'm saying?
I know they was gonna get all that.
Like what we did last time.
We're really doing big things for our gay fans, actually, which I have no idea how many of those we have, but
Yeah, somebody called me sloppy.
look at that. A lot of puke emojis in the chat. That's fucked up.
This isn't how I thought this was gonna go.
Puke emojis. It's hilarious.
Just wait till you see them after pictures though.
Normally, it takes longer for me to get the host
Yeah, when
naked.
Doughboy taking your girl, just watch out in
camera.
12 weeks.
I love seeing people be so dismayed in the chat. They're like really upset.
Shout out all the gay homies in the chat, man.
Yeah.
You know he was
No.
gonna get all that.
Yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying that. That was a little treat, you know?
Treat.
No
Just a
big
little
deal.
teaser.
So what's your goal?
My goal is 200.
And you said you're 240?
Yeah.
Mine is 245.
Okay. Nice. So that's okay. That's a solid amount there. But yeah,
Pretty much same, 225, 220. I'm trying to drop about 40.
Okay.
I feel like if I hit 200, I'm gonna be like really skinny. So I don't know.
I got a big ass head too, so if I lose too much weight, the shit start looking.
You're going to have the Fat Joe effect a little
Yeah.
bit. Like Fat Joe looks kind of
Is he on
crazy.
the Ozempic too?
Yeah, but it seems like it doesn't affect his head at all. Like his head doesn't lose weight, but the rest of his neck gets skinny and then it just looks like a lollipop kind of thing going
He's
on.
got like a legendarily huge dome.
And bad legs too. He's got
Bad legs.
He's got bad legs.
You seen good pics of him? Like
They're like,
his
you know,
physique?
kind of like, you know, kind of giraffe-ish, kind of, you know, he like kind of drags one along with them.
bow-legged thing.
Sort of, yeah, but it's like one's kind of defective. It seems like kind of lush vibe.
Dude, I mean, there's multiple, like Lush is one example. There's also a former No Jumper host I could think of who have had to deal with the pain of nitrous taking their like leg power away from them.
Foot shutting
Is
off.
that serious?
Oh yeah,
Nitrous.
Yeah.
It takes away your leg power?
Well, you like I know I interviewed this girl Orlin,
that's-
and she told me that basically like she lost use of her legs, like couldn't walk at all because of nitrous. There's a rapper in the group OTM from out here who allegedly at one point couldn't walk at all because of his nitrous addiction. And like I said, there was a former No Jumper host that it was like we went on a trip at one point and he like couldn't walk around the block. He had to call an Uber to go like half a block.
Yeah.
All off of nitrous.
I guess like at the time I had no idea. In retrospect, I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah,
the
I got a
deal.
homie that just went to the hospital because his leg stopped working on him off the nos for sure.
Wow. And
So
what
don't do
is that?
kids.
Is that like is it like the gas that you just is
Yeah,
sniff
it's
it?
nitrous. You don't sniff it, but you fucking
Inhale it.
You can inhale it through the balloon or like straight out of the canister. Like when Lush was downtown doing it, he just had the big ass fruity looking tank.
Yeah.
Which that, you know what, that fucks me up is that when the Galaxy Gas craze was going nuts, there was part of me that was like I'm missing out. Like I should
Yeah,
be
for
selling
sure.
this shit. And now I see anti-Galaxy Gas. Like we're using Galaxy Gas. Like
Apply
where
here.
you sold it, you can be
Yeah.
part of this class action lawsuit. So I'm
Oh,
like, well, I guess I'm glad I didn't do
Yeah,
that.
you're about to shut a couple people's brains off for sure off the No Jumper Galaxy gas.
Yeah, and I was like, all these smoke shop owners are getting away with it,
Yeah.
but I don't think I would be able to get away with it. It would just be like a bad look, which sucks.
Yeah, the smoke shop by my house still got all of it for sure.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
But
they're
I don't
flying
think
off the
Galaxy
shelves.
Gas ain't-
It wasn't
ain't-
Galaxy, but it's
yeah.
the same shape, same bottle or whatever, container,
If
canister.
I owned Galaxy Gas, I would have already like emptied out the bank accounts
For
and
sure.
like closed the LLC down, like
Ran off to another country. Like,
Oh shit.
Yeah, definitely. But they have all these other brands now. They're like the exact same thing. Like the one that Lush was doing, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the same shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Juul pod effect where like Juul's got the bad rap, but there's like everybody's still vaping. It's not like nobody stopped
I just
vaping,
started
you
this
know?
shit a couple of weeks ago and it's getting ridiculous.
Wait, you just started vaping nicotine?
Yes.
How's that going? That's a weird thing to pick up
man.
before you.
Yeah.
It's and they make it taste like candy.
Yeah?
This was Hawaiian Punch.
And it's great. You love it.
Oh, if they come out with some soul food.
You used to smoke cigs?
Oh.
Okay.
And I have too addictive of a personality to this. I'm gonna quit. This is gonna be the last one.
How'd you get it?
Nothing. It was just the homies would be around, and I'd be, man, let me hit it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of just started like that. And then it was like, man, I mean, where you get this at?
But it was enjoyable. Like every time I've done it, like, oh, let me hit it. It's like fucks me up, and I'm like, how do you guys do this?
I like that shit. Like, I like it. Like,
It gives you a weird head high.
a little head high,
yeah.
but it's not too crazy.
You would love nitrous.
Yeah, we gotta swap it out.
Tell me this.
Swap it out with the Galaxy gas for
We
the
got
vape.
enough addictions that we try to manage right
He
there.
knows.
The Edgar boys here, I know they'd be secretly doing hella knobs.
Sneaking it.
They quit.
Wow.
Quit. I walked by. I was looking for snacks in their cubicle, and I found a friggin' nitrous tank.
Damn.
Yeah, right.
Hiding it out.
Denying it. No, but even like the most loaded I've ever been, I never gave in to doing the vape. I just
Really?
like knew that it was just going to be something I would.
But
never...
you did cigarettes though, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cig when you're loaded.
Same
Like I
thing
never
though,
smoke
right?
cigs, but when I'm just turned
Ain't-
up to the max,
Ain't cigarettes the same thing as vaping? It's nicotine, right?
Yeah, but it's like I'm used to smoking cigs, and I always felt like I had a good grip on it. Whereas like with that, it just feels like I will have it on me for the rest of my life and do it constantly.
Don't try this at home. This is, it will get your ass. Like now, I'm finding myself getting like one a week.
Oh yeah, see, and
It's
you
like
can refill that juice in it, or you just have to.
Yeah. You
get a
just
new
you
one?
get this and it comes off like this. It charges.
Oh, you just pop that in there.
And it tastes like candy. I'm like, why are you making smoke delicious?
What is it, like $30?
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I
you
smoke
get 3
weed,
of
so
these
it's
for
the same
50.
thing.
Yeah, they sell these for 20, or sometimes they give to you 3 for 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I feel like I'm on
shout
one
out to all the vapors out there, man.
Shout out to
Vape
the
life.
vapes.
I feel your struggle, my friend. All right, we have a lot of different topics on deck, but I'm going to go for the most low-hanging fruit possible, which is that I assigned a podcast that realistically is the kind of podcast that probably none of us would have ever listened to if we weren't mandated to do so. Kid Cudi started a podcast and he interviewed Kylie Jenner. Moose, I'll open the floor to you. What did you get out of this rare media appearance by Kylie Jenner from one of the most formative rappers of our generation, which is Kid Cudi? And by the way, fuck you to anybody. I haven't seen it in the chat yet, but they're going to be like, this isn't what we want to hear about. Listen, this is a gentlemanly league where we're going to talk about all kinds of things that are outside of the box. And from my perspective, a rapper as important as Kid Cudi choosing to do a podcast is worth discussing.
Yeah. So that was the first episode, to my understanding. I did have to put it in 1.75, on my
that's
Destiny
fast.
shit.
I never go that fast. That's impressive.
I had to. It was starting to get a little unbearable, but
If I was just doing that podcast, if I wasn't like also playing poker at the same time, I probably would do that.
yeah. So, but it wasn't bad. It was interesting. Just like you said, she doesn't do many appearances. I was looking for other ones. It's been like years, I'm pretty sure, to where she goes that in depth, talking about her kids, her family, how her come up, explaining that to her kids. So that part was interesting, but just the dynamic, how it's kind of just like, oh, we're just buds, just having a conversation, but let's do these like, very vetted questions, and it's just very convoluted kind of, it just, it didn't seem to have any soul to it. That was my main problem.
Yeah, I mean, okay, this is my main takeaway from it, is that Kid Cudi is not a talented podcaster by any stretch of the imagination. I feel like if he continues to do this, it will probably drain any and all aura that he has gathered throughout his career. He needs to stop right now. Just because I feel like this is not his bag. Like that voice that he probably had in his head nagging him for a few weeks before they recorded this, telling him like, I don't know if this is a good idea. He should have listened to that voice. He's like Russell should have listened to his engineer.
Yes.
Kid Cudi should have listened to that voice in the back of his head, because I don't think that like a super polished, industry friendly podcast that he doesn't really seem like he wants to be there for is going to provide him with what the rest of his career is going to be. And like there was just like a lot of different examples of things that just kind of just jumped out at me. Like number one, there was no hard-hitting question throughout the entire thing. Like obviously we would like to know what it's like having a baby with Travis Scott. We didn't get anything about that. What's the nature of your relationship with Timothée Chalamet? We didn't get anything like that. We got what do you like about running a makeup company? I'm cool. Like, I don't need that. Like that we get that.
Very old media-esque, very like old interview radio host kind of question.
Yeah. How do you deal with being famous?
Yeah.
Which she's been famous for like 15 years. It's like that's just not something that's pressing that we need to hear about. And what really bothered me about it, as far as like the bad podcasting critiques, is like you were like, he's just talking about himself too much. Like, he opens the door to talk about the idea of her having a music career, which, by the way, he seems way too open to. Like, he should have really like shut the door on that and been like, listen, you're a billionaire off selling makeup. You absolutely don't need to be entertaining the idea of making an album. But then he starts sort of going off into like where he's at in his music career. And it's like, bro, this is like a 45-minute interview.
And then he plays one of his songs.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, now here's that song I'm talking about. And then it's like a pause and it's just the song. It's like, all right,
it's like,
bro.
we get it. You're a popular rapper. Like, you really don't need, like, are you going to do this in every episode? You're going to like play some of your music and talk about like where I'm not going to put an album out for the next 4 years. It's like, bro, this is not, we don't need this.
You're like evaluating it from like a podcast, you know, like quality standpoint, but kind of looking at it as like, if I was a Kylie fan, this would be like a banger. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, if I'm checking this out, I care about her makeup stuff. I care about all these things that she has going on. She's talking about the inner workings of how she, you know, talks to her kids about her fame. Like, from that standpoint, I could see the value in it, but I just don't think he's gonna follow it up with, you know, bangers like Kylie Jenner coming on every week or how frequent he's gonna do that, you know?
Yeah, I guess my question is, like, okay, so there are no episodes out yet besides the Kylie Jenner one, which, to be fair, as far as success, it has 870,000 views. It's pretty crazy. And I see here from this clickbait that she did talk about her favorite Timothée Chalamet movie, but that didn't extend into like having any kind of conversation about where their relationship is at. You know, will they ever have kids? Are they going to get married? Are they actually formally dating? Like, he just kind of talks about Timmy and doesn't really like delve into like, and maybe they did and it got cut out, because I would kind of assume that like you're not getting a Kylie Jenner interview unless you turn over the right to have her make whatever kind of edit she wants, you know?
And same thing with that one. In that clip, he goes into a whole long story about him and Timothy and how like, oh, I didn't even recognize him and he's shouting me out, and it's just like very me. And it's like, bro, let her get her stuff off. Yeah, real quick, kid. Cudi, it's like, you're the star always. Like, this is the time when you step back and allow her to kind of let it off.
But yo, that's crazy that if you really think about it, he's doing an interview with Kylie Jenner and he takes the moment of having a conversation about her boyfriend to basically cool guy her boyfriend and kind of make it like, yo, I was famous way before this dude.
Who's this random shouting me out?
Crazy how he's famous now, but like I was famous way before him. Like, this dude really.
And he credited me with the movie success.
Yeah, he was a kid. Like, I'm a OG. I'm a big dog. Maybe you should be fucking me.
Definitely the vibes I was given. But do you think that's just like early on? Maybe he'll shake that. Maybe his homies will, you know, hey, Kid Cudi, maybe talk about yourself less, and it'll be developed. Like, nobody's a good podcaster from the jump. No,
they'll keep it going. It was just, he has main characters.
He is who he is.
That's just who he is.
I feel like, okay, if there are people who are going to critique and criticize his potting and like actually let him know what he should maybe be working on, then I think that will probably be useful. I think maybe we'll get a different version of him if he interviews somebody who's a little bit closer to his peer and not this like super hot celebrity that he clearly is kind of in awe of, you know. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a different version once he's able to sit down with somebody that he really has a real rapport with. But I mean, that being said too, it's kind of like the thing that makes the idea of a Kid Cudi podcast kind of interesting is the idea that maybe he'll have a bunch of his peers on the podcast.
Yeah, right.
The problem is that like, as far as like doing rapper interviews, that shit is just so unbelievably blown out at this point that like all the names that popped into my head of like, well, he's gonna do like a Wiz Khalifa interview, but it's like ain't nobody give a fuck about that. Like maybe they will care about seeing them together, but that effect is gonna wear off.
It'll wear off as soon as he goes into that style of questioning. That's the whole problem. It's not gonna be like old buds hanging out. It's gonna be like, hey Wiz, oh, you have this album coming up. What inspired that track? You know, it's just like it's kind of like, you know, the radio DJ type of vibe.
It just doesn't really feel like it's natural for him to be a podcaster, and the whole thing just feels kind of corporate because you know there's literally if you want to show the screen, there's an Adobe Acrobat logo on the thumbnail. He does multiple ad reads during the podcast. One thing that also occurred to me is that it seems like Kylie Jenner's team probably had first writer refusal about the thumbnail because she does look very pretty here. Kid Cudi himself clearly
Looks
less
goofy as hell.
concerned.
Yeah.
He's like halfway through a nervous laugh, which is like actually pretty much what he was doing for the majority of the podcast. But you know, I mean, it's a big reach to have somebody so famous and so rare as your first guest.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It was like, oh, girl, when she had got Drake as like her first guest.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that was super big to get like.
Well, but that wasn't her first guest. She had a bunch of people before him, right?
Oh, did she?
That was the
It just
biggest
felt
one
like
at the
early on. It felt
was
really early
the
on
way
with
we
Drake.
all found out about him.
It was like the Drake
Or her,
stimulus for podcasting
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
It was just like, how the hell you get that? Let me ask you that. Do you think like where do you think podcast is going like in 5 years? Do you feel like everybody is going to be like having a podcast now? Because it seems very flooded.
It's flooded, but I feel like it's actually kind of going in the opposite direction in the sense that podcasting is clearly challenging enough, and it's like the boom that we experienced during COVID. I think there's like a bit of a backtrack because so many people, like even just within the No Jumper universe, so many people branched off and started their own podcasts and became streamers and all this shit. And if you even look at all the people from our universe who are doing that in 2022, it's like across the board, the views are down massively. A lot of those people kind of gave up. It just feels like people have kind of grasped that this is not going to be an easy path towards riches,
right.
and that it's very difficult to get people to watch an hour-long interview. You know, now obviously if you get Kylie Jenner, it's one thing, but I mean, like even the Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo podcast, which I've been kind of paying attention to because it's a little bit of a slow motion car crash.
They look like they don't like each other sometimes.
Yeah.
It's kind of the best podcast though.
Yeah, and honestly, we should do a deep dive into their podcast at one point because it's just astonishing. Like I've never seen two friends in the rap game hop on a podcast and just be that rude to each other. Like it's actually insane. I feel like that podcast, if it continues, just might lead to the dissolvement of their friendship.
You don't think like you could have friendships where you just talk shit to each other constantly? Because I have some homies that are like that.
Publicly
Like,
though. Oh, that'd be tough.
When it seems like one of the podcasters has so little respect for the other one, which I don't believe that extends to the rest of their relationship. I'm sure that Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda, when they're moving around, that they're getting along just fine. But like Tony Yayo clearly has this idea in his head. Like you guys got to watch the first episode of this because it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it
but
after.
Yayo is on his ass, scolding him for talking too much the entire podcast. It is so awkward. It is so weird. It's so hard to imagine what Tony Yayo thinks that a podcast is actually supposed to be like.
Supposed to talk.
Because as soon as Murda tries to say anything
long-winded, he's like, nah.
on his ass. But then also, Uncle Murda is not the best podcaster. Like he does need some level of coaching.
Yeah.
But Tony Yayo is trying to do it in real time as the podcast is going on, and he's way too controlling. Like,
but you don't think that you've been guilty of this, Adam?
no, for sure I have, but I can tell you that
It's not on that level.
What he's doing in that
I'm gonna
podcast
check it out.
is so much crazier. And I was looking at it, and it seems like they're doing a lot less podcasts that's just them talking. They're doing a lot more interviews.
Okay.
But the problem is that like the interviews, I haven't really watched any, but I'm noticing that they're like 30 or 40 minutes. So it's not, you know, and they're doing a lot of sort of like second rate characters from TV shows.
Okay.
Maybe it's more famous than I'm giving it credit for, but
The entertainment isn't with the two guys going at it, though.
yeah, I mean, my overall rule for people that want to be podcasters in this day and age is that you should get a TikTok. You should make TikToks, Reels, and Shorts. It should be the same thing. And try that for a while. And if you're able to like build up any kind of fan base from there, then branch out and say, okay, I'm going to start a podcast from here. Because the ask on getting people to watch a 60-second TikTok is so much less than getting people to watch an hour-long podcast. Hour-long podcast is only going to appeal to your most hardcore of fans. I see this all the time with all these OnlyFans girls. They're the single group of people who are still so retarded that they think that they're going to be able to start a podcast. And it's like, yes, you have 1 million followers from being hot and having a BBL.
Right. Nobody want to hear that shit
These
that you're talking
motherfuckers,
about.
they're
though.
not retarded. They don't want to hear you. Like there is no porn podcast that has thrived or gotten big in any way. as far as I can tell.
What about that one girl with the OnlyFans that's super successful? I forget it. She's kind of around Nelk sometimes and stuff. What's her name? I forget her name. But she does like OnlyFans.
I think I know you're talking about.
Pretty funny.
I don't know.
I forget her name.
Yeah, me neither. But I have not seen it. I've seen like a million, because keep in mind, I lived through the era in 2017, 2018, where I was getting millions of views interviewing porn stars. Yeah. That shit is over. Like, maybe once in a while there's a girl that pops up who's so lit that her first interview will do good. But
you feel like you burnt that market out?
Yeah, I did, but then like everybody else did. Like
follow
that. Yeah.
So you don't think that there's no space for a porn podcast?
Nah. I don't.
So let me ask you this: so
people don't want to hear porn stars have actual, frank, real conversations about their life in the way that rappers doing that thing would be like more.
That makes sense.
Palatable, but porn is about the fantasy. Like, people don't really want to like know that these girls have bad takes about it. And it's not like I'm watching it. It's not like I actually know what they're talking about. But like, I don't want to hear the girl that I'm jerking off to talk about politics.
Yeah, we just want to think that they're just fucking all day.
If anything, that ruins it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Like, I don't agree.
Because I heard that OnlyFans is trying to branch out and do like more than just the fucking shit.
They've been doing that though.
OFTV is they've been doing that for a while. They're like cooking. They have reality shows. They have a cooking like reality show contest.
But all of them don't have a sex element.
No. It's just because OFTV is their like non-porn platform that, you know, because you can't have an OnlyFans app. Which is very strange, because it's not like you just get porn when you go to OnlyFans. You know, you have to fucking pay. But and then for some reason Twitter is allowed, even though that like you just literally sign in.
Twitter is the wild wild west.
Yeah, it's crazy. But like I mean,
racism.
I don't know. I just like it hasn't really the OFTV thing. Oh yeah, but I got knocked out first round on the cooking show.
For real?
Yeah. It turns out I don't know how to make a quesadilla.
Really? That's simple.
That's like the first thing I think I've ever learned how to make in my life.
And that makes sense to me, but I over salted it. I put way too much salt on it. That's
usually what people do when they first start cooking, for sure.
I'm an American. I've been in Southern California for 16 years, and I got beat by an Australian woman on a quesadilla contest.
White on white crime?
I mean, she's Australian. Like, she has no frame of reference for this.
What did she do differently than you? She just didn't season it as much?
She's probably cooked before in her life. You know, unlike myself, like just like almost no cooking in my entire.
Going back to the pod thing though, starting a pod, you don't think you could start a pod, post those clips, 1 minute clips, and blow up off of that?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to do that if you're going to start a podcast. Like, the clips are almost going to be more important than whatever you're doing in long form. It's just that, like, if you like, okay, someone that we both know intimately, is Yuri. Yeah, he stands out to me as somebody that, like, he leaves no jumper, and then he's just streaming. It's like,
he doesn't post clips.
Yeah, you don't post clips, and you don't like make content talking into your phone. Like, if you have an idea, instead of talking about it on stream for 20 minutes, make a 60-second video of you saying that thing into the camera, and that will provide you a level of exposure that's so much crazier than whatever you're doing on stream. And if you get followers, or if you get people who are watching you at that point, that's just like so much more useful. I just followed a comedian the other day because he made the clip of him filming himself selfie style talking about dudes when they show up in any city be like that.
Oh yeah, that dude's funny. That dude has a lot of funny stuff.
Yeah, I see that. I like that.
Okay, so think about that. That's like a 30-second clip that made me follow this guy and be at least sort of open to seeing his content in the future. I mean, think about how much easier that is than getting me to watch like a 10-minute YouTube video.
Right.
Yeah,
never mind a two-hour podcast.
Yeah.
Never mind go to Kick to watch him stream. That guy, you probably don't stream, but like you know that like you got to climb the mountain, and getting them to follow you based on your short form content is the first step up the mountain.
Yeah, because people have short attention spans. Like, people are not giving
getting shorter.
Even like if you're like a super fan of somebody's podcast, a lot of times people just watch the clips.
Yeah.
You're not getting 60 minutes out of anybody. So to ask for that early on is crazy.
But I don't think any three of us are, you know, taking in mostly short form content, right?
No.
Well, but without realizing, I think we are, because we all look at Instagram all day without even like attempting to do so. A lot of us look at TikTok, Twitter. I look at all day, and I'm constantly seeing like short form content from other apps, basically getting shoved there. Reddit, same thing. YouTube Shorts. YouTube is increasingly trying to get you to look at YouTube Shorts rather than long form videos, because I think that they like rightly realize that it's just so much easier to get people to watch shorts than to get them to watch like a 10-minute video.
That's true.
Right. It's an easy commitment.
Do you guys have the feeling when you look at YouTube of like, this is not as good as it used to be. Like it used to feel a couple years ago like there was just way more creators pumping out quality content, 10-minute plus videos about stuff, and it just feels like YouTube is like noticeably worse.
Yeah, especially the weekends. The weekends, you notice it way more. All the podcasts are gone. There's nobody dropping videos. It just seems like, oh yeah, we're all taking the weekend off.
There used to actually like be like more sketches, more comedy stuff too. I think everything is going to like an unscripted podcast type of.
I think that messed up comedy.
I do. I think really messed up comedy is crowd work. I mean, I love it and I think it's cool, and there's certain people that are beasts at it and I like that, but like now every time people go to shows, they just want to be a part of the show.
So it's like an epidemic when you actually go to these clubs.
100%. Now everybody wants to make,
because that's how you go viral.
They want to be part of the show, and there's no disrespect to anybody. There's a lot of cats killing it. Nate Jackson, Matt Rife, these are my homies. Like they could, that's their lane. They do that shit, but sometimes if I'm a comedian, like I don't do that shit. Like I go up there and just boom, I'm gonna tell my jokes that I wrote. I might kind of go off script a little bit, but it kind of fucks it up if people just start screaming out shit because they want me to roast them.
Yeah. So you explain it to me like it's just that the crowd work stuff is a lot more relatable to the audience, or is it more like easier for them to imagine themselves being involved as like what is it about crowd work that's so viral?
I think it's a mixture of both. I think it's that it's very off the cuff. Not everybody can do it.
Unknown.
That's another reason why it's ruining comedy too now, because now everybody's trying to do crowd work and everybody can't do crowd work. But you know what I'm saying? But I think does make it special is it's like you know that this is just happening. This is nothing that they wrote down, and then they get to be a part of the show. At the end of the day, everybody wants that little couple of minutes, even if it's a L that they taking, they sitting there like, oh, I did that shit. So
people are like really just shouting stuff out.
Yes.
That's like a really consistent thing now.
Yes, and I don't be doing crowd work. Like, I mean, I can, but I'm like, nigga, I didn't wrote these jokes.
Yeah, because hearing all like older comedians talk on podcasts, they're always kind of shitting on comedians that only do crowd work.
But some people could do it like a science. Like you see Nate Jackson,
Matt Rife,
Matt Rife, like these dudes are fucking surgical with that shit. Like I have like even like with 85 South, like that is not easy what they doing. So I think a lot of times when people hate on that shit, I bet you that they couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, because that shit is not
is
like Matt's successful, but they try to make it seem like he's not respected by his peers.
Man, he is one of the big dogs in this game. He get hella respect. Niggas love Matt.
Okay,
Matt is chill.
Which is why it's kind of a shame that I got blocked by him in the early stage of No Jumper, because he was beefing with this fucking comedian kid that I was friends with at the time.
Oh no.
Who also we fell out so long ago that I don't even remember why. But at one point, Matt Rife was like, I think he told this dude that I was friends with to meet him up at the North Hollywood skate park to fight.
Oh,
Matt got
Matt with business.
Does he really?
Boxes. Yes.
Okay, that's bad. That's unfortunate.
Matt, run down on him.
Matt is nice.
Oh, that's crazy.
You didn't see those videos back in the day?
No.
Man, listen.
Definitely not. But okay, so when they were beefing, I don't even think I knew anything about him as a comic, but I was going back and forth talking shit or whatever. And so it's been kind of weird to like watch him become gigantic.
Yeah, he's huge.
Nah, man, Matt. I mean, let me try to broker that piece.
Seems like a great guy, honestly.
Oh, he is. I came up on Wildin' Out with Matt, man.
Oh, okay.
We used to do a lot of colleges together, man. He's super funny, super humble. We got to get Matt up here, man.
He honestly might not even remember me.
Yeah, he might just blocked you and forgot.
Honestly, it was so long ago, and I took down the video.
He ain't really the type to hold a grudge.
And Adam loves beefing with other white dudes that are kind of.
I'm sure that the hundreds of millions of dollars that he's earned since then are making him feel all right about it.
Yeah, he's forgot about it.
The back.
Yeah.
He's gigantic.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's one of the biggest right now.
So he can make hundreds of thousands of dollars per show?
A night.
In a night.
He be doing like stadiums and shit. Like he's doing all kind of shit. Like
that's outrageous.
And it's so great. Like that just shows you with comedy, like anything could happen. Like if you stay consistent and stay persistent with that shit. Like I remember doing colleges with him. This is maybe like 7-8 years ago. And now he is killing shit.
Do you think it's fair to say that he follows some sort of looks maxing protocol?
Nah, because you still got to get up there and be funny.
I know, but I'm just saying that, like, I wonder, like, to what extent being attractive is
if anything it hurts you in comedy.
Yeah, I think
there's not really a lot of attractive
but he
comedians.
also has a lot of female fans.
But I see a lot of people saying that he has a huge female fan.
You got to be 10 times funnier as a super handsome person to
but I think that's for dudes,
people are looking for relatability.
But I think that's for dudes. For women, they're gonna think you're funnier if you're handsome, I think, as a comedian.
No,
I think so.
Nah, I'm telling you, it's not like a lot of. I don't want to get out here like
look at him. He looks like clavicular.
He's on peptides.
I mean,
he's
not
bone
really,
smashing.
but yeah, yo. No, like he at the very least understands the importance of low body fat.
No, for sure.
Which, if you
Dude's in
really
super shape.
if you dig into the clavicular ethos, it's more about low body fat than it is anything else. Because at one point, clavicular had like big muscles. Like he was really into working out and stuff. And he just like you have to eat a lot if you want to get big muscles. And he kind of realized that like in any way being like puffy looking was bad for his attractiveness. So you could see clips of clavicular from like 4 or 5 months ago where he was maybe 10, 15 pounds heavier than he is now. And it's actually stunning pause by the way, but how much more attractive he is now being like rail
muscular.
Thin. Like it's like, if there's anything I've gotten from the clavicular lifestyle, it's just that like low body fat percentage is like 90% of being considered attractive.
And it's worth.
Think so.
Shit.
I mean, I guess the model kind of, you know, aspect, but
that's something women have always known.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And we are kind of late to the party.
Kind of supermodel starving yourself. They were up on that. But is the looks maxing worth transing yourself pretty much?
Oh, that's a great topic. That's funny that you said that. Is it worth it, or do we just like owe them a little bit more respect because the trans community
ran down on clavicular because he's not giving them the credit that they deserve? That's how they feel, that he's jacking their swag. They popped off the peptides first. They popped off making your dick not work first. You know, all these things. And now Clav is picking up on it and not giving credit.
So like if like gay men and really just people in general are constantly on Twitter trying to convince you that clavicular is in some way equivalent to a gay man or that he is gay because of a lot of the things that he does. But like that's one thing that the gay community has always known, is that your attractiveness is unbelievably important to like who you're going to end up with. So I think he has clearly like taken on a lot of the lessons that the gay community and I guess even the trans community has kind of taught us, but I don't really see how that means that he's like literally gay from hanging out with him.
Right.
I don't think he's gay. If anything, I think he's just like unbelievably autistic and like doesn't really like what he has to do to make money. Like I don't think he likes getting loaded and doing all these drugs necessarily. It's just kind of what he has to do to survive streaming.
Yeah, I think he's accidentally turning himself into a trans. I think that's kind of what's happening.
That would be an unbelievable career path. But okay, so we're gonna check out this clip right here that's been going viral of clavicular, I guess, getting sort of like confronted,
ran down on
by some trans people.
Just look to the right. These bitches don't even have pants on. Pretty much.
Why am I mogging you right now?
What?
Why am I mogging you?
You're what, Max? What?
Maxing right now. No shade.
Really?
Yeah, it's like.
Okay, at first glance, if we didn't know that these were trans women, would you think they were trans women? Because they all look pretty good.
No, they don't.
They look women-esque for sure. But as soon as she started talking,
I couldn't tell. Not even with the voice.
Yeah, I mean, it probably helps that they're like not that close to the mic. But I mean, yo, there's a trans woman that I interviewed probably 6 years ago, and every time I see her, she's getting more and more feminine looking to the point where I'm
fooling
almost
you
like
more and more.
Maybe I'll just fuck. Like, no, I'm just kidding. But kind of like as in like in the next couple of years, she could probably like fully trick me.
Yeah.
For real?
What if she got the fake vag? Would you go in? Is that not gay anymore?
So that's the crazy thing is that
What's the rule on that?
The girl that I'm talking about got her fake vagina eaten out by Kevin Gates.
What?
Wow.
Well, she had a viral clip saying that. Now, is it true? I don't 100% know, but I would assume
Kev, man.
she's not just very, very libtard of him.
So inspirational, man. For real.
God.
Progressive Kev, man.
Shout out to Kevin Gates for eating that fake fucking man-made pussy. Yo, that's so
Man-made pussy is crazy
when
work.
I'm in jail.
All right, so let's listen to what these
right.
fucking hulks got to say.
No shade. I'm drag queen maxing.
What does that even mean? Drag queen Maxine?
Drag queen maxing.
So wait, are you
Representing to the chat.
wait, she a trans?
See, even Clav doesn't know. he's not sure if she's trans. So that's impressive. And look at the way he's leaning in and like seems actually really interested, because he can right away tell that these women are in some sense like living the lifestyle that he's preaching.
Yeah, he's so intrigued.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at his eyes, like examining their whole body.
This is the most engaged that he's been on this like 12-hour stream.
This is how you get an autist to lock in.
Yeah.
Drop a couple trans girls in front of him.
Because he knows he has something to, and keep in mind, this is not his first time encountering the trans world, because he previously said that he doesn't give a shit about trans people and that, like, you know, really they're just somebody else to mog, that's really what she's mentioning when she says I'm mogging you.
That's my favorite part about Clav, is kind of the apolitical stance that he takes. Like he could easily grift for the right and be huge, and he's just his own thing, and you know, he's got my respect for that one.
Yeah, definitely.
You're trans?
I'm trans.
Okay.
Can you tell? You can't tell. I'm logging.
I just looked at your ass.
Huh? You just looked at my ass.
All you guys are trans?
No.
All you guys are trans?
We're all TS.
All of you? All of you guys are trans. Wow.
Can you tell?
How did you find your...
Can you tell?
Because we're like just like bad bitches.
I think you're trolling me.
No, I swear to God. Why would I lie?
Did you cut your... My nigga Drago, you looked at her ass too.
No, that's my favorite part about myself. Why would I get rid of it?
So how do you, like, what, you just tuck it to the back?
Yeah, we can tuck it up, just pull it back, and then, like...
Oh! Did they really tuck it? I didn't even know that.
For sure they're tucking it.
I mean, from what I
They
learned...
don't be having bulges and shit.
Well, what I learned from Jack Like Jess is that,
that's
like,
where I learned it.
He will suck his trans girlfriend's penis.
Yes.
Because... But it's so little and shriveled up from the hormones that, like,
He says it's not gay.
yeah, he feels like it's more like a clit.
Because it doesn't even work, you know.
But
That's
it's
what he's
still
saying.
gay. It's a
Sort of hanging
penis.
there. No, that's like, well,
It's still a dick.
You're like sucking my pinky.
No, it's still a dick.
Even my
Yeah.
pinky's like got a bone.
No,
in it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
Yeah,
gay.
Jack Like Jess would have
it's
a
cool,
field day in
but
here.
it's gay.
yeah. Is there an actual epic moment in this?
But you know that trans women are like the OG lip smackers.
Spit
Right?
queen.
You're mentioning it. Like, I do the peptides. I'm on Greta.
That is funny because you guys were using a lot of the words in like the trans subreddits in like 2022.
Yes, we're like the OG.
I saw a couple posts about
You're
that.
like copying us. No shade.
No.
No shade.
No.
No, looks back you guys been around on.
Well, I mean,
No,
the original. Okay, wait. Can you like rate my like PSI or whatever?
PSL.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me go like Stacy vibes.
Look how many times she's adjusted her hair throughout this.
Has to be a nervous tick.
Is it giving or no?
Nah, you're not. You got tits. How does that even work?
What do you mean? How does it work?
Fool.
You add them on.
Can you believe or what?
I think he's liking what he's seeing.
I like how this guy is just totally miserable over here.
He's just like, what
this
the
is not
fuck?
So
funny.
anti-trans.
He's like, fuck everybody.
I'm so sorry for showing you guys their ass. You guys, bro. I'm never meeting this allegation ever again. Which one?
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Oh yes.
Shut up.
Let the
Clav.
allegations begin.
No, for sure. Twitter's gonna have a field day.
That's spooky, man. That looks like a whole girl.
Never recovering from this.
Oh my god.
He's like sitting up hella straight. Shout out to the Lux Maxers.
Moose, I want you to keep it real with me. Like, I believe that if we were out and about together,
Yeah.
that you would not intentionally take those girls home. But if you did accidentally take those two girls home, I don't think that you have it in you to turn down the three-way once they were actually in your home. They look good. They could gobble your balls. You never have to see the dick. Will you do it? I don't know how hardcore you are.
That might be tough, man. I'm progressive, but I can't go the Gracie Jane route, man. I just can't do it. I just couldn't bring myself to. You know, I tell them, you know, you ladies, you know, you look good, but I'm sorry. I'm going to have to decline. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to stand on business. I don't want to be the next guy that Adam's doing an interview with those two girls and then...
Okay, but it's about how it would be perceived by the public. I think if it was just you and you're trapped in this little room and nobody's ever going to know about it, I feel like you would want
Keep it on Hana.
I wish I could say yes, but the young Catholic boy in me just knows I would go straight to hell, Adam.
Do you really think that? No.
I think so.
You don't.
To hell?
If I'm sucking a tiny penis?
You don't gotta suck it. No, I'm talking about them doing it to you.
I know, but then they're gonna want some some back pay. You know?
Nah.
I don't think I could do it. I mean, I would love to, but I don't think I could.
I think that he just said the quiet part out loud. Like, I would love to,
but
I'm scared of the social media.
I gotta stand on my straight business. Once you go across that line, you're bi or whatever you want to consider yourself, but I'm gonna stay on this side of the fence. I think there's enough women. I think that I could get it cracking with.
No, man, I'm cool. I ain't stepping in those waters. I'm all right. Nah, but that is like a trip. Like, I guess I don't have like that the gaydar shit. I can't see, like, especially like if you dressing up like a whole woman. They look like women.
That wasn't the best angle, so I feel like if you see him in real life, maybe you pick up light. More. And also, it's like the voice.
Yeah,
like they get on these hormones or whatever the fuck they do that makes their voice more high pitched, and it's like it still just doesn't. It
sounds like a gay.
It sounds like somebody's doing an impersonation of a regular,
feminine gay dude. It
doesn't sound like a regular like woman.
They acting.
Voice.
And then if you're beating it up, they're gonna start moaning, and then it's gonna go south.
Like,
no way. Yeah, it's all bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. It is crazy because like there's a couple of different trans women that I've like established like cool friendships with or whatever through the porn community or whatever, and like once in a while they'll hit me up and just be like, "Hey, so like, are we gonna shoot or whatever?" And like I gotta like try to be polite while also getting the message across of like, no, I absolutely don't want to sleep with you.
Yet I'm not at that point in my life yet.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
They shoot, they shot.
They shoot for sure.
I mean, he plays enough to where they might be able to be like, we could convince him.
Get at him.
We could get at him.
And dude, oh man, I wish I could give the full spiel of who this person is, but like, there's one that like very recently was just a man, and like only over the last couple of years has got on the hormones and is like transitioning. So it's like, I know this dude as a dude.
It's all about to come out.
Now they're like branching out into this whole way of life or whatever. And I saw him at a party and we're talking, like having like a cool regular conversation. Cause I like have known, I knew this dude for a long time now, I guess, as a woman.
Right.
And this person says to me like, bro, how have I not been on Plug Talk yet? It would be like you saying it to me, like the way that it's in my head.
That computes in your head.
Because I knew this
like,
person.
Of course not. You wouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird.
It just said it just regular.
Yeah, they're like, it's the new and improved me, Adam, not the old me. Like, let's get it cracking.
Okay. Here's a question.
Oh shit.
Go boy.
What's up?
As my wife continues to shoot a new scene with a different man every couple of months or whatever it is, should a man be disqualified from sleeping with my wife just because he has done gay porn in the past?
Yeah.
That's disqualifying.
That should be disqualifying. Yeah, you want somebody that's, played on the same team, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's just open up a whole nother can of bananas.
As a liberal, I have to fight against the gay people have more sexually transmitted diseases kind of narrative. That's kind of the whole trope on why you wouldn't want that happen.
You got to pass the STD test either way. So
yeah, that's true.
There's like no chance of that.
I think let it fly. Who cares? We're in 2026. It's not 1981 porn anymore,
Nah, because I feel like you got to have certain parameters.
I mean, the parameters are gone, I think, other than get the test pass, be popping, and
I feel like I can't speak clear, honestly and candidly about this topic, so I like basically have to just like ask the question.
Why can't you?
Because if I say no, I'm against it, then no, I guess I could say that, but I would just kind of like rather leave it up to imagination. People can fake test. I don't know who's using the No Jumper account, but not these tests. It's like a database. Unless you were able to like hack into the database that is shared amongst the whole porn community. Nobody's like faking it.
In the database.
It's not like you're like showing up with your phone and being like, look,
I got a screenshot.
I don't have AIDS. Check it out. Yeah, no.
It's like your COVID vaccine fake card.
I'm pretty sure like it was like that in like the 90s, but not anymore.
That's how Brian Pumper got away with it.
Oh yeah,
Brian Pumper did get.
Yeah, I've heard some things.
Yeah, no.
Man,
we
was
need
out
him on
there.
this pod ASAP.
Bro, I've been trying to get him for years. I had like a connection who
He was at the host competition, wasn't he?
the guy, who went up to him and tried to say like, hey, like, will you do a podcast with Adam? And he actually swung on him.
Oh,
Damn, he don't like it?
Yeah, because I made like a video that got like a couple million views where I like broke down his whole life story and it wasn't terribly
he
flattering.
was so in
You
depth.
did a trap Laura Ross on him?
Literally.
This was what I did during
Pre-Trap
COVID.
Lord, I
Well,
think.
I honestly, I worked on that video for months.
Yeah, I remember that.
I did way too much.
Have you ran into him since?
No, I've never ran into him. I've never seen him. This is honestly like my proudest
Magna opus.
proudest work. Oh, well, that's interesting. Maybe it's age restricted because it doesn't come up
Oh,
when you
not at the
search
top.
for it anymore.
They got you out of here.
I have to do this maybe. Oh, I'm gonna have to scroll past all this garbage in order to find it.
You got a lot of content up.
This is all old, so I haven't used this channel in fucking forever. These are all just like vlogs of me like doing drugs with girls back in the day. There it is. The Brian Pumper story.
1.2
million views. That was a 34 minutes. It could have been an hour and a half.
Yeah, that was a banger.
How bad did it get? Like, what were some of the highlights? What are some of the things you put out to the world?
There was one girl who said that like I think she wiped her ass and there was shit on the toilet paper and he like ran over and stole the toilet paper and then like hid it in a drawer.
Yeah, put it in his
'Cause
pocket.
he's like obsessed with poop, I guess.
What?
Yeah, he's like an extra horny guy. Yeah. That was
Damn.
probably one of the ones that really stood out. I mean, he had like this very lucrative porn contract that he lost because he basically was like banging girls that he met on the train and then
Yeah.
like having them get tested the next day.
What the fuck?
Yeah, which that's very much like off limits
A
in our
vibe.
world.
Yeah,
that's
much a
it.
vibe.
Well, I mean, you got to expose things like that,
But also, I respect the hustle,
right?
you know? Because in the OnlyFans era, ain't nobody checking, like people are checking tests, but also a lot of people are not
Just
checking
the
tests.
homie.
So there's people
vibe.
that's just
Yeah.
risking it all.
If you have a deal with Evil Angel, then you have to do tests, which is
Okay.
that's what he had. But like in this world we live in, a lot of these OnlyFans collaborators, like if they come from the traditional porn world, they're probably real militant about the test. But if they're not, there's nobody, like even with us, there's nobody telling us that we have to check everybody's
Yeah,
tests and
it's your own
stuff.
thing.
It's
So-
just like if we didn't, we would be like basically blacklisted
Doing
in the
bad
porn world
business.
by
Oh.
official companies. But it's not like the government's going to show up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But it's just like the inner community would be like, nah, don't fuck with them because they own some shit.
Yeah, it would be like the worst look
That's
ever.
the status quo for the porn
Right.
community.
Yeah, so it's like we basically like started regulating ourselves, obviously before I was involved, in order to make it so that the government wouldn't come along and do it for us.
Right.
And that's been successful.
That was smart to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to wait till it's too late to fix a problem.
Have you guys had STDs before?
Yeah.
I never have before.
You never had STD? You ain't never had chlamydia?
I never have.
Yeah,
I
that just
swear.
mean you ain't fucking enough.
And I never wear condoms either. So
You just you never had chlamydia?
no, I swear I
You
never
ever
had the
had chlamydia?
clap.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only one I had. I had chlamydia once, and I didn't know who had gave it to me. It
Damn.
was out of 3 separate chicks.
I've always been
can't-
scared of
I have
it,
no
but-
idea how many, maybe 5-6 times over the years. But the weird fact about me is that before I met my wife, I had never had an STD. And then met her, started banging tons of chicks.
okay.
Like the one that really stands out to me is that she had this like Mexican makeup artist or something, and then I banged her, and then she gave me the clap. Yeah.
Oh,
And she
not
was
the
so
makeup
like
artist.
not hot, and like if I had realized that would have like meant less threesomes long term,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have.
You would have
shot my
passed
shit.
on.
Exactly, but I didn't realize that I was kind of fucking up my own trap.
You're playing
So never
Russian
know,
roulette.
never know gonorrhea?
I don't even like remember the difference, honestly.
No, you'll know the gonorrhea. You'll be pissing fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I had that one too. Yeah. But I haven't had one in like so long.
Oh, I haven't had one in years.
Yeah, it's been.
Shout out to the STDs.
Yeah. If any, shout out to all the STDs in the chat. Okay, so we did that one. I guess from my perspective, let's hit this one. Let's do.
Can I just ask you one last question
Sure,
about Clav?
sure.
Would you
Yeah.
trade for Clav's body fat percentage for your dick to have to be shot up to work?
Oh, fuck that.
Wow.
You gonna consider this?
No, I wouldn't because
It's like, what is life? What is the
gotta shoot
purpose
your-
of life if you just look so good and then you have to shoot some shit into your dick just to get it to
That's
work?
a thing. People gotta shoot their
He
dick.
got it done. He did it with Clav.
okay. So basically,
Wait, what?
He let a blonde girl shoot his
right.
dick up with some fluid.
so there's a lot I got to cover here, but there's two different styles of shooting your dick up. Basically,
Okay.
in the porn world, there's this thing. It's called Trimex, and it sounds like a Tex-Mex restaurant, but it's not. It sounds like a sampler platter at the Tex-Mex restaurant.
Trimex.
It is not.
Pick
but
3.
basically, like, it's this thing that shoots something into your penis that is essentially the equivalent of like Viagra, and
So you shoot your actual penis with an actual
The side
needle.
of it, right?
so you will kind of take like the base of it, like and
the
shoot it in
base.
right there. Like just it's like a tiny little needle. It doesn't hurt that bad. Some guys are reliant on this shit because they've just gotten used to doing it. And the thing that makes it different than like a Viagra or a Cialis is that you take Viagra, your dick will get hard a lot easier, but it's like you're still gonna have to beat off. You still might not get hard. It's still like if your brain is playing mind
Tripping,
games with you,
yeah,
you
right,
still
right.
might not be able to get hard. When you shoot your dick up with the Trimax, you have no choice. Your dick is hard as fuck and it's not gonna get soft for 4 or 5 hours. And there's an antidote that people keep on deck that you might need to use if your dick gets too hard. Some people have gone to the
You gotta get
hospital
blood
for it.
drained and
Dick's
shit,
gonna
right?
blow up.
Not blood drained, but there's like something that you might have to shoot into your dick
That's
to
too much.
Soften it up.
Okay, so this was created for like old dudes and shit,
Okay.
and then porn dudes find out about it and they start using
Use
it
it to their advantage.
To put it in perspective, like I heard about like a gangbang scene basically where there's 6 guys on set. And it's like they get done with the photographs or whatever, and it's time to shoot the video. And so 3 of the guys go in the bathroom, and they come out, and they've all got boom, like rock hard boner. They're not even touching it or anything. They're just walking around with a huge one. And then the other 3 guys who are natural or maybe are on Viagra or whatever, but like they're all just like sitting there pounding on, trying to
Try to get right.
But it's like this is just
It's like a fast track.
It shows how fucked up this is. That it's
Yeah.
like if you do 3 of these guys are just out here like chemically enhanced, they don't even have to touch their dick,
Right.
and then 3 of the other guys are like having to actually try to do it semi-naturally or whatever. So that's the state of affairs in the porn game. A lot of dudes end up using this stuff in their 20s, and then by the time they get to their 30s or whatever, they
dick's
can't.
fried.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's bad in the long
It's
run.
like bodybuilding.
So
natty
you've
versus
tried these
steroids.
shots, is what you're
I
saying.
haven't done that. Okay, but so when I was on stream with Clavicular and Vitali, maybe a month ago in Miami, I was pretty drunk off of tequila, and we were about to go out to the nightclub, and they had this thing that was like a shot, but it wasn't the same thing. It was like a weaker thing. I think it was like more
It's a little startup.
some kind of like peptide thing. I don't know what it was exactly. I was drunk enough
kickstart.
that I didn't ask any questions, and they were like, "Are you down to do it? We're both going to do it." And I was like, "Okay," because I had already said during that stream, like, "I'll do any drug you guys do," which I didn't actually have to do any drugs because they didn't do any drugs, but I did.
It was a bold commitment.
Yeah,
I know. They're just like, here, take this meth out.
Whatever we do.
No, really, I was just saying that because I thought they were gonna have ketamine, and I was kind of curious to try that because I never did it. But
Doesn't seem very fun.
yeah, I let them do that, and honestly, I had a boner for maybe like 45 minutes, and then it just kind of went away.
That was it?
Yeah, it wasn't that
That's
crazy.
really all you need, though. You don't need
And
longer
during
than
that 45,
minutes.
it's not like my dick was so hard that it was like painful or anything. The only thing that was awkward was that I had to go in the bathroom and pee, and I had to.
I guess that's when it
I had to
splits.
do like this.
Yeah, because it starts to,
It
yeah.
was like, had like such a boner.
Everywhere. It's just piss
It
everywhere.
was very,
What is
yeah.
it about it that does that? It just like
I was
closes
like,
a hole.
some
in the
concoction of
reflux?
chemicals. that
Still
just-
to this moment, I have no idea what was shot
it's
into my
still
penis.
floating
Yeah.
around as fucking.
That was the
balls
one and
right
only
now.
time you did it?
Yeah, and that was like a month or 2 ago. But it wasn't that crazy blend. But I have been thinking about doing a 100 girl reverse gangbang where I bang 100 chicks.
Whoa.
And it has occurred to me that I've never had a boner for longer than like maybe an hour. So maybe
need
I would
some
need
help.
to have that on deck.
Need some performance.
You'd run through
enhancing drugs.
100, dog?
Well, I'm not going to come with all of them.
But you're going to smash 100.
Yeah, he's like the Bonnie, you know.
I'm thinking you give them each 3 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and then like you do it for the content, you do it for the stream, you know, and it could be exhilarating for the people out there. But
Has that ever been done?
No.
I never heard no shit like that.
Can you contact Guinness about this? Like,
I don't think they do sex-based records. And then
Okay.
also, if you want Guinness to come out and document your record, you have to pay them 25 grand.
Really?
Which kind of makes sense if you really think about it.
you can
It's like,
scrounge that together for the 100 woman
you're
gangbang.
going to fly out multiple people that do this for a living. You're going to get treatment. You're going to be placed in their guide or whatever. It's like, it's kind of turned into this like weird like racket. But yeah.
I wonder how many times they go out thinking somebody's going to break a record and they don't actually break the shit.
And then you got that 25 grand. Like,
They still keep it at 25.
all right, see ya, bro. Maybe next time.
I seen a guy, a BMX dude back in the day, who had this whole Red Bull event in the middle of Central Park in New York to do the highest air ever on a vert ramp, and he just cheated. Like, he just, it's crazy. Yeah,
He cheated to win this
yeah.
shit.
I mean, I feel bad even bringing him up because he killed himself, but like, I know, like, not like
Guilt killed him?
Yeah, probably like 10 years later. he killed himself.
Guilt kill.
I know, it's
Now
crazy.
they're gonna take his record away
But
because
it's like
Adam's
he
exposing him.
blatantly faked it. Like they had angles, like
How did he fake it? He just told him it was up
the
there?
camera made it look like he was up high, like higher than the thing that he was trying to go above. But then, like, if you actually saw the real angle, it was like, oh, you're not even close to that.
And were you biking at this time?
Yeah, I mean,
It didn't make
I
you-
wasn't there, even though I lived in New York at the time. I didn't go because I thought it sounded stupid and boring. But like, I mean, he cheated.
It
And
didn't piss you off that a motherfucker cheated and got a world record?
You're playing with my culture.
Motherfucker, you cheating.
I feel like I talked about it at the time and kind of accused him of cheating, which is crazy. It's crazy because I talked to his son on Instagram now.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's not gonna like this.
and you know, like, oh, this is so crazy. I'm just gonna bring this up, but basically, like, his son didn't know until relatively recently that he killed himself.
His son didn't know?
Did you let him know?
Nobody.
You were the bearer of bad news?
I did not tell him. No. but like, hey, guess what, buddy?
One hell of an icebreaker. So,
But like one day,
your pops
randomly,
go.
I see him spazzing out on his Instagram story. And it's like because he figured it out,
Oh,
which is so crazy because like nobody knew, like we knew in like the industry.
yeah.
Oh, he knew he had passed. He just didn't know how.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I thought you just found out at the whole enchilada. Like,
Yeah, I've
shit.
had family members that pass away and you don't really know, and then you
Right,
find out
you
years
find
later,
out.
like, oh yeah.
Or you
they
see a
killed themselves.
Facebook post like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you can't tell a kid that.
Exactly.
But like it was weird seeing him flip out about it because he was like angry, like he's like calling his dad like a selfish piece of shit and everything.
Yeah,
which
that's
I get that, you know, that is.
and I
pretty
get
fucked
that,
up.
but
Yeah.
posting it online as you're having the reaction is also a little.
That's what the internet's doing
Crazy.
to us, though. We post
Yeah.
everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a new world that we living in.
yeah, Pops kills himself. I'm not going online. I'm not running to the gram for
Yeah,
that
you
one. I'm not
gotta
gonna
post
lie.
everything.
Yeah, that's
It also sucks that probably like 500 people saw that on his story, and now I'm talking about it on this podcast. And I didn't say his name, but you know,
Well,
it was a great
I
story.
mean, it happens.
I mean, it's
a great
crazy.
story. It's good content.
So no, you would not trade the body fat percentage for that.
but honestly, like him finding out his dad cheated on the world records, probably that would be pretty traumatic.
He's
too.
going to post another
He's
story
even
like that
more
piece-
pissed.
selfish piece of shit.
I mean, I don't know if anybody told him that.
You selfish cheating piece of shit.
It's crazy because there was like a epidemic of older BMX riders killing themselves.
Mm.
Because
What do you think
that
that
was a thing?
was? Just the culture dying, the
killing
money
themselves
cutting off?
now. I think a lot of it's like the CTE, just straight
Oh,
up.
them
Like,
just slamming
They used to
too
bang
hard.
their head.
oh yeah, like so much worse than now because dudes are just way better and they have foam pits and stuff. Back then, you want to try a trick, you just got to send it, you know. And it's like now they have foam.
No
pits.
helmets for the most
No,
part?
they had helmets.
Okay,
but, for
but
sure,
still just...
But on
I mean,
a vert ramp, it's like if you want to do a 900, like
Yeah.
you just got to go fast as fuck and just start spinning. Like
Yeah.
your head's gonna smash off the ground. Like these dudes were knocking themselves out all the time. Like
yeah, NFL players wear helmets.
I don't see how you got the courage to do that. I'm too scared for that shit because you're not going to figure out what's going to happen until you in the air.
yeah, I also don't have the courage to do anything like that. Yeah.
What's the nastiest injury you had on the bike?
Honestly, this is embarrassing. But it was probably like my first time trying to hit a dirt jump when I was like 14, and I hit the jump. Had no idea how to hit the jump.
Oh.
Did at least one backflip in the air and landed on my head. Luckily, I had a helmet on. Damn. But then, like, all the weight went to my shoulder and my collarbone broke so bad that it was like poking straight.
It poked
up.
out the skin?
No, like, you can see the
it didn't
lump.
leave the
You can see
skin,
the
but it was
lump.
like
Oh.
it was like that, and like I had to like walk like this to like holding
No,
my
yeah,
whole
that shit
body
sucks.
together, and then I get to the hospital and they basically tell me like, yo, we can't do surgery till the morning. And so I didn't get to have surgery until the next day. They probably gave me some pretty good pain pills, but like
Yeah.
I'm sleeping like this, sitting up in a chair, and like I keep like falling asleep and then letting it fall down,
Yeah.
and then I would just
The
wake
pain
up
is crazy.
screaming.
And then you got to put it back and
And then like, I got surgery the next morning. And like, honestly, for a couple months, I had like a big metal screw sticking out of my body where they like screwed it all together.
Did you have to wear a cast after they fixed it, or they just put the screw in there?
Usually you got a splint. Or,
it was the kind of thing where they couldn't even put like a cast because it was just like, it's like this whole part of my body.
You probably got lucky you didn't get fucked up worse. It sounds like
that seems pretty bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Other than snapping your neck, maybe.
Yeah, and I got some like gnarly concussions that I kind of blame for being not that smart now. Like, I feel like I would be like Hassan if I didn't do that.
I doubt it, but you know, it's hopeful thinking for sure.
No, but maybe. Like,
yeah, I played football for a long time, so I've had my fair share of concussions. I got some level of CTE, so maybe I'd be destined. You know.
But do you think that sometimes, like,
no, for sure,
I could be a lot smarter. I don't know.
Yeah. Like sometimes if I get angry, maybe it's the CTE acting up. You know.
What do you think it damaged your brain more? Heavy drug usage or getting hit in the head?
I think getting hit in the head for me.
You think so?
And I did a good amount of drugs.
Yeah. I don't know. Drugs can fry you though.
Bro, Lush can still do the alphabet backwards in his head.
But that's like a memorization thing.
No, but he says he can just picture it in his head, and it seemed like he was reading it backwards, like in his mind, which I could never do that.
That's some Rain Man shit.
I couldn't even keep like a list of like a couple things in my head. Like, could you like bookmark a couple things?
Not
like,
at all. No.
Yo, I got 3 things to do today, and then you could just like envision it in your head.
I can't remember anything without writing.
You got to write everything down.
Yeah, for sure.
Put it on your phone.
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna work for me. All right, we're gonna talk about da baby. Da baby. All right.
I have kind of mixed feelings about this. It's kind of hard to decide where I'm at with this.
Me too. Okay, wait. This is not the actual clip. I'm gonna actually pull up the clip of the guy trying to give it to him first. Da baby painting. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
If you don't got kids,
what the fuck
you cannot relate to this in no matter.
It is
I promise.
Here we go.
The baby is asking this artist to take the painting down of his daughters. Now, at this point, I really don't know what's wrong with the world. Something got to be wrong with the world. If the baby ain't comfortable,
I wish I clicked on a better.
I'm like,
this is the best we got here.
I don't know what's wrong. You feel me?
Oh
I'm
my God. I hate being alive and having to fucking scroll through a bunch of shitty shorts that people made instead of just seeing the real
Stitch incoming.
Here we go. This is it. But with no audio. Okay, so
we see what's happening.
This guy is trying to give him a painting with a picture of his
2 daughters.
Yeah. And the baby just turns his head.
Awkward. So awkward.
I didn't like that.
Just glanced over at it, kept it pushing.
Keeps it moving. Okay.
Didn't have the strongest reaction here, but had a much stronger reaction later on.
The video.
Yeah, had like no reaction. And then this is the clip of him talking about
buddy with this painting of my 2 daughters, 2 of my daughters that he presented to me outside of a nightclub or whatever. First and foremost, I'm not the type of father that I'm not into, like, you know, grown-ass men discussing my daughters, painting pictures of my daughters, taking pictures of my kids. I don't play like that. If you play like that, to each his own. You see what I'm saying? Like, more power to you. Send that nigga a picture of your daughters, let that nigga paint them, and then show him some appreciation. Number 2, I'm not accepting no painting of my daughters outside of a nightclub. Number 3, you see what I'm saying? You feel a way about, you know, the principles I stand on with my kids and how far I go to protect them. That ain't none of my concern. Be more grateful to it. Let's go.
Okay. So I have multiple feelings about this. I guess, like, number 1, apparently he's posted his kids enough that there's pictures out there for this guy to base a painting on. It's not like he like snuck into the hospital and snuck photos of them or anything like
climbing
that.
a ladder
Sitting in the bushes and
house.
shit.
Yeah, up on the tree.
I could imagine in that moment feeling like this is kind of an overreach of what relationship I want to have with my fans. Like, it is a little weird that you did a painting of my daughters. That being said, it's like, it's still a pretty thoughtful gesture,
Right.
even if you think that it might be veering into creepy territory.
I just don't understand. I mean, first of all, you can't never tell nobody how to react with their kids. So however he feels, just however he feels. That's fine. But with that being said, I just feel like everything ain't got to be a thing. It's just like you said, it was a thoughtful gesture. Like somebody, I don't think that there's anything weird. I feel like the world is so, and I'm a girl dad, so I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody drew a picture of my daughter, I post my daughter all the time. So if somebody posted a picture or drew a picture of my daughter and gave it to me, I'd at least be like, thank you. I appreciate that for taking the time to draw I wouldn't look at it like, that's weird or why did you do that or, I just feel like that to me is just a little bit much. And everything don't got to be a thing in my eyes.
I think it's just you never know someone's intention, like right off the bat. Like he said, I didn't even think about that. He's outside of the nightclub coming out. Yeah. And then you're trying to give me a picture of my daughters. I don't know you. It seems like you spent a lot of time painting my kids. I can see how, like, you might be like, is this dude like a weirdo? You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's so many things, like even on TikTok, there's a whole like epidemic of like people watching kids content for reasons that are not wholesome. You know what I mean? Really? So it's just like, there's a whole thing like about that you have to be wary of as a a girl dad. You got to be like, maybe this dude is
you gotta protect your kids. That's
so
what
I think it's case by case.
Right.
So because if the baby is like, oh my god, beautiful picture, you know what I'm saying, it's the complete opposite reaction. You know what I'm saying, and he'd be like, oh dope. And yeah, we can listen to this guy because he said somebody told him to do this.
Right. So that makes it actually like way more complicated. So I saw a video of Charleston White basically saying that this guy, I guess this is his Instagram, B White Creation.
Yeah.
But so basically this guy's a pretty well-known artist. Like Charleston has like a lot of different paintings in his own home from this guy.
Remo said that's his cousin.
Oh, it's Charleston White's cousin. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
People. Yeah.
So, I mean, that does kind of change things too, where it's like, if this guy had kind of been like pre-vetted, if the baby already knew that this guy was like an accomplished artist, then maybe that would have made him feel a little bit weirder about it or a little bit better about it. I think at least part of the problem from my perspective is that it's weird when people give you paintings in real life in general. Like I've had multiple people give me paintings of myself and I don't know like what they think my life is like, but for sure I'm not hanging up a painting of well, actually there is a painting of my wife and I and our kid in our house, but it's not like I don't want to like put a painting of myself looking cool on the wall. Like my house is not like a monument to myself. Like if I'm going to put something on the wall in my house, it's most likely going to be something that's more just vibes.
I feel like it'd be exact opposite of you because I had somebody draw a picture of me.
Wait, really?
Put them all up.
It's hooked up in my room right now.
What is he talking about?
I love that. It's with me in the Bulls jersey. Like I love that picture. I walk in the room and look at me like,
Yeah, okay, I feel like Scarface.
There's multiple ways to do it though, because it's like I could easily make my whole office like every photo that I've ever gotten with a famous person. And then people would have to come into my office and be like, Young Thug, Drake, fucking whoever. And it's kind of like that would probably be beneficial, like long run, because I do notice that when I go to people's offices, they quite frequently have that sort of thing. But for me, I feel like I want to kind of be fostering less ego, and like putting myself standing next to a bunch of famous people on the wall seems weird to me.
I think you're looking at it the total wrong way. I don't think it's an ego thing at all. I think it's you paying homage to yourself and what you've done. You've worked with some
I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay homage to myself.
You should.
I'll put some shit. Okay, I have a picture of Antoine Dixon, the pro skater from Long Beach, on the wall in my office, which is like, I know him. I talk to him occasionally. I interviewed him back in like 2016. That to me is like just a dope person. It's like a dope photo. Like I have little people on the wall in my office. It's like, I just don't feel like I want to use that real estate to like worship myself, which is what putting up photos of myself would kind of feel like.
That means I'm worshiping myself because I got a painting of me in my room.
I just don't want to do it on a personal level. I'm not hating on you for doing it.
Looking at that motherfucker like,
because I'm telling you, like, half the time when I go to somebody's record label or whatever, like what's on the wall? It's like a picture of them with Young Thug or whatever, whoever.
You feel like you don't want to kind of big yourself up because it kind of keeps you hungry. Like, oh no, then that shit is good, but it's not like defining me. I still have so much more to do, Yeah,
or like, okay, let's say I like won like a huge poker tournament. And I had like a really dope photo of me winning the poker tournament. I am not putting that shit on my wall. Like, I just don't.
You're like,
You wouldn't put that in your man cave?
Nah.
In the Jack
on,
Shack?
man.
I can see that on the
That's
Jack
why
Shack
you take
wall.
the pictures, man.
Nah.
Man, we got to get you a little more self-consumed.
I don't want. I'm trying to be less self-consumed, if anything. Like, I already spent all my time thinking about my business and my content and my fucking
He's just
life or
staring at the
whatever.
pictures like, I'm so dope, man.
I just
You
don't.
don't have
so
pictures,
sick.
you don't have pictures of yourself up?
Not yet, because I got to get some people to paint me real quick, and then it's going to be covered. You know what I'm saying? Like, put them all up.
Somebody pointed out that I almost said Antoine Dotson.
Yeah, I saw that coming too. I saw that coming.
I did almost say that.
Don't let
You
them
got to
see
at least
this.
put one or two up of you, man. At
Like,
least a couple.
I think it's all or nothing.
My wife is the same. She got all these like crazy high quality photos herself over the years, and she never put one on the wall.
Nah, man.
I think that's more par the course for Lena, but for you, you give a little more narcissism vibes.
Yeah, no, I feel you, because like my friend Zach from FTP, his house is like an FTP house. Like,
Yeah.
he's got the basketball court with the big FTP logo. He's got all these things on the wall that are different FTP pieces of, whether it's like a original piece of art or it's something that, like, you know, he sold at one point or whatever. Like, his house is basically a monument to his brand, and I get that. I think it's dope, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like me to put that on the wall.
Do you guys feel like it's weird when people have a picture of themselves as their screensaver?
That's weird. That's weird. That's really
Yeah.
weird.
No, that
Is that weird?
That's if it's a girl, psycho. If it's a dude, gay.
Yeah, no,
You know?
literally, a girl who does that. Okay, so you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you're a girl and every single time you look at your phone background, which you see hundreds of times a day, you're just seeing a really hot photo of you,
Yeah.
you're weird.
You're out of your
Right.
mind.
And as a dude,
Right.
you're weird and gay.
Yeah,
I
and
agree.
because you're like staring at a dude all day. Like,
And to
what?
me, the wall in my home is the same thing.
yeah.
Like,
Okay, so you don't want to stare at dudes all day because that would make you gay.
Or, no, I don't want to look at myself.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
that's
just
what-
don't.
Who
Like,
do you guys have as your screensaver?
my kid.
I have my
Just
kid
have
too.
some random screensaver.
Yeah, I got
I'm
my
not gonna
kid.
have no
How many kids you got?
Just one.
Well, what age?
She's 20. She'll be 21 in September. She's a junior at Howard.
Are you done?
No, I want more.
Really?
I want more.
And
I want more.
And you're no longer with the woman that you had that child with?
No. She's back in Sacramento.
Okay.
So we're cool. It's my best friend.
And are you in a relationship at this time?
Nah,
Okay.
I'm chilling.
Are you on any dating apps?
I was.
You were.
Yeah, I am.
You are? Okay.
I'm black.
Wait,
Be
what?
okay.
Be okay.
That's a
Hey,
dating app?
shout out to Be Okay.
B-L-A-
Just be okay.
Be okay.
Be
man.
okay.
That's where all the
And
black
Tinder.
girls at.
And it's just only black women?
No, surprisingly.
Really?
It's all races.
But the women that are non-black on there are looking for black dudes. So I was
Apparently.
only linking up with black girls when I'm on there.
I'm looking for black dudes. I'm going to go on there hiring podcast hosts.
Yeah.
But nah, those are the two I'll be on. Like that one and Tinder for the most
Okay.
part. But no, I want more kids, man.
How many hours a day would you say you devote to dating apps?
Oh, not a lot like that.
Like, when does it fit into your schedule?
After maybe like at nighttime.
11
Nighttime,
hours.
you'll scroll a bit.
Oh, see if I got any good
Get horny.
matches.
Okay.
Send a little hey you or some eye emojis.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, because that was my problem with Tinder back in the day. I obviously haven't been on it in like 10, 11 years, but I just like couldn't make it part of my life that felt natural. Like it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt like it sucked all the fun out of dating. Which at first, when I first got it, had the opposite effect, which was like, holy shit, the world is
Yeah, it's
now
pretty lit.
This is
wide
crazy.
open. Now I can meet all these random chicks that I would never meet otherwise.
Right.
But then after a while, it just really started to
It
feel...
gets old for sure. It gets old.
It'd be tough, man. I'm a hopeless romantic, man, at 46. And I'm like, I still believe my wife is out there somewhere. I don't know where the hell she at.
Damn.
So
You gotta
that's
get
tough.
on Hinge. Hinge got the quality hoes. Like Tinder is like fuck that night, same night that you match with them.
Really? Oh,
Be
I don't even know
okay's.
these things.
Be
Okay.
BLKs, you know,
There's
you
a
gonna meet
hierarchy
A
of
bad
these
black
things,
girl,
apparently.
you know what I'm saying? Take her on a date. Hinge, you know what I'm saying, is girls with good jobs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Does Hinge take
registered
everybody or
nurses
no?
and shit.
Hinge takes everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the one that's...
Raya.
Raya's
We
hard
got to
to
get
on.
lit so we can get on Raya.
What's that one?
That's like the
upper
famous people
echelon?
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
like
famous
that.
people
Can't
joint.
get on it unless you're like really lit.
Oh, for real? I got to get lit then.
A big part of me has always wondered if I would be accepted.
If you try to go on there.
You would get accepted for sure.
Yeah.
I'm problematic though, too. You know?
Oh, that's
I don't
true.
know.
They might, you
What's
might
the
not get
policy?
matches, but you'll get accepted in.
Yeah. I don't
Because they
know.
might be like, oh, Adam's going
I feel like it's the
put us
same.
on blast, talk about on the podcast.
I feel like it's the same thing with dating apps that we were just talking about with people trying to get on with content. It's like you got to grab people so quick in online dating because all you're really getting is that 3 to 5 seconds them looking at your picture. So fuck like how you were talking about people getting on TikTok and kind of breaking the content down. It's hard to like, you can't put your personality in the picture.
Yeah, you can't be too corny. You can't be too cool.
You just gotta hope they like the picture.
But do you ever get any like fan ass on there? Like girls that have like kind of seen you and stuff?
A lot of times they don't believe it's me.
Really?
You're not you.
Catfish.
FaceTime
like,
me.
Yo, it's your boy Doughboy. What's good? Send a little cameo.
Like all the time on the porn podcast, plugtalk.com, I'll be talking to chicks and they'll say that they've been like banned from multiple different dating apps
because they think it's fake.
Because other people in the past have used their photos. Or also, I think if you like link your OnlyFans, if you say anything about porn, if you're like DMing people saying that you do porn or sending them your OnlyFans link, I'm pretty sure you get banned for
some
all
of
that.
them. You put your Instagram link, they'll ban you or some shit.
For real?
All that shit. Yeah, they don't play.
Really, like the last year of me being on Tinder, I was pretty much just like fan farming. Like I would just
for sure
be trying to find chicks that were like very easy to bang because they already knew who I was.
That's it.
Yeah,
it kind of works both ways. Like sometimes it works because they know who you are and they're like, oh, da, da, da. But then a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, it's just like now you don't know if they're trying to date you or the person that you put out.
Doughboy got some money. Yeah. Let's go.
You know what really occurs to me as I'm looking at you guys right now is that there's sort of like a thirst cluster right behind you. If we could switch to this angle, just the Tam, Cliff, and Jessica West writing their names in big bold letters in the exact spot that they know that people are going to be able to see their names.
That's good thinking, though.
Yeah, that's good marketing.
Thinking.
Yeah, but also it really makes me want to destroy it and just like
that's what came to your mind. Damn, let them live.
No free promo.
It's just kind of thirsty.
Shout out to Tam and them.
Like you're really trying to get your name out. Like I don't know.
Because there's really nobody you could put right.
So
here.
you're saying there's wall etiquette for when you tag it up.
I'm saying it bothers me that there's so many other names here that are like more famous, but that have not made any kind of effort. Yeah. Like I would like the 1900 Rugrat one to be using that
on
real
Tuesday,
estate.
Your head is like right here, so it's right over your shoulder every time on Tuesdays too.
Oh, that exactly. Yeah, they knew what they were doing, and I got to give them
strategic for sure.
But also, I will destroy it. I don't know exactly how. But
let them live.
He's gonna light it on fire.
I gotta get like a big sticker that I'm gonna put over it. What do you say?
We just gotta print out new ones.
Yeah, but then they're gonna do it again. I want to put a big.
Laminate it.
Oh,
you could just scrub it off.
They said put a K at the end. Tam K.
Whack it out.
Whack down. No jumping girls.
Whoa.
I've never done that before. I was bang my head on that.
He's having a great time, guys.
Sit down with a comic. CTE. All of a sudden, I'm raffling a little bit too crazy. God damn it. All right. That did not feel great. All right. We're going to listen to.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this guy.
B. White Creations, who from this angle looks like friggin' Trigger Bird from Hoover, but we're going to watch this.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy B. White. And, shit, I just wanted to make a little video to, I guess, just clear the air or vent or speak from my perspective.
You could scoot forward like a minute because he low-key doesn't say anything of substance for like 1 minute.
I'm an artist. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
I don't know if we can fast forward.
I don't know if I can.
It's okay. It's okay.
Probably like 3 years ago.
He just gives like his life story.
I moved in the pursuit of arts and shit. Came out here doing.
All right, never mind. I'm just like, if I can't.
Short attention
like a minute and 5 seconds.
Short attention span.
I don't know how long it is. I mean,
it's like, get to the point, my boy.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just too
I had to put the timestamp on
there. He's like, I'm an artist. Of course you are.
I'm like, this is
clearly
so
you're an artist.
Let me get to the point.
How does that not shock me that you're an artist?
I mean, I can't fast forward.
The synopsis was pretty much, he said that his people was pretty much like, hey, man, you've been doing good with the painting the artists and stuff. You should start doing their kids because that'll be a good look. It'll be a wholesome thing. You'll probably get a better reaction. You'll get, this and that. Sometimes they weren't taking them, I guess, like Adam was saying, like, I don't want a picture of myself. So he's like, okay, I'm going to do the kids. It's going to be a wholesome thing. Connect with them on a different level. And that led to him getting called a weirdo by like the whole internet now.
Because he had the best of intentions when he did
for sure. He seems like a normal dude. Yeah, I don't think he's just having any dark intentions.
But at the same time, you also can't you understand how people are with their kids. A lot of people are very protective of their kids.
For sure, yeah.
I understand the baby.
He can't feel a way for the baby not wanting to fuck with that. And when he telling him to take it down and then he doesn't, that's kind of
weird. When it can start to cross the line of disrespect. Because now it's like, even if you didn't know or know that he was going to be cool with it, now you know he ain't cool with it. Stop being disrespectful. Because now you're dealing with somebody's kids.
I wonder if he'll ever do it again.
He probably will. I don't think this is going to be the reaction most people would give him.
But hopefully he'll reach out and try to do something.
Maybe just ask first. Maybe just ask for, is it cool if I draw your kids?
Yeah, like this is send them some, you know.
But when you're a hungry artist, though, you're just trying to get your shit out there.
How many times are you going to contact a baby?
Sometimes you'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission.
No, if he had DM the baby, he's not going to respond.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's not really going to work.
He's got to shoot your shot.
Yeah.
The baby, can I paint your kids? And then show up at another show like, here's the painting. You know?
If somebody DM me that, I'm leaving them on red. I'm not responding. I'm sorry.
I feel like it's weird to even ask now. Now thinking about it, it's like, can I paint your kids? Like, hell,
just draw the picture, man, and just deal with whatever. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably getting a lot more publicity now off this.
That's true. Maybe he should
everybody's not mad at him. Everybody's not mad.
Like, if I wanted to put a big picture of my kid on the wall, I would probably put like a photo. Like, I wouldn't really even care about
like a painting.
The painting. This is in like the 17th century. Like, we have access to photography. Like, we don't need to do that.
I need a Mona Lisa of my daughter to put up.
I just don't. Like, it's amazing that you were able to recreate this with a brush.
Yeah.
But also, like,
the regular picture was cool too.
I could put out a 4K photo. Like,
2026.
I don't know. That's just how I might handle it. Okay. So there's so many ways we could go here, but I feel like this is probably this is the definitive topic that we're just not going to talk about on the Tuesday show that I guess we could do right here. So
how dare he?
Sway Lee, who has kind of earned my ire because he DM'd my wife and said like "Shody, you bad" or something.
What?
Yeah. Which
is that out of pocket?
Do you know him?
I interviewed him and his brother in I think 2018.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's bad.
And it was kind of weird because like I was at the Brandress fight, the Blueface fight, and so Slim Jimmy is seated like right next to me. So I'm talking to him for a little while and everything. He was real cool. And then I saw Sway Lee come over, but I didn't actually like shake hands with him or like really engage with him at any point. And then like a few days later, my girl sends me a screenshot of him in her DMs saying like, "NGL, you bad, shorty," or some shit like that. And I posted it because like, okay, then he went on Twitter and he basically said how drunk he got on Drink Champs. And I just quote tweeted him and said, "Oh, is that why you DM my wife?"
Oh,
and
shit.
he goes on some podcast, which I won't bother to pull up, but he basically said that it was AI. Which no, you're lying. And he's kind of laughing in a way where it's like clear that he's lying or whatever. But then he also said that he thought that it was corny how I handled it. So it's like, bruh, you know me in real life.
Yeah. Right.
You know who my wife is. She's famous enough that you just don't have like plausible deniability. Like maybe if you have like a pussy consultant who like does the DMing for you, maybe they could have DM'd her and not realized or whatever. I feel like he really was like embarrassed because he probably has like a girl to some extent.
You out here just shooting your shot with random people's wives.
Yeah. So he's saying it's AI, which is insane. Like that basically suggests that like my wife, who I've been with for 10 years, would feel the need to lie to me and make up Sway Lee DM.
Yeah, that's pretty elaborate.
No offense, but no, that is just clearly not happening. If she was going to make up something like that, I would think that she would, Timothy Chalamet DM me.
No, for sure. Yeah, more down her lane. Yeah.
No offense, Sway Lee, but she's had more famous than you, and she has been DM'd by much more famous than you as well. And normally I just don't really even bother. Like, that pisses me off too. Like, soon after I did that boxing match not boxing match, but the press conference with Blueface and Swaggy P. Yeah. Swaggy P follows me right after that, okay? Mm-hmm. Then he DMs my wife and says, like, you're bad or some shit. It's like...
Do you take that, like, disrespectfully when people do that?
Yeah, for sure.
That's not cool.
Especially because it was, like, so clearly stemming from the fact that he and I had just been in the same room, seated next to each other for like an hour doing this press conference, and then you're gonna DM her.
That's so swaggy, though. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of dope.
But that's low key disrespectful. My wife?
No, for sure.
I can see
it's
it's my
disrespectful.
Girl, but
like removing myself, like that's some fly shit. Like, yeah, I just hung out with Adam. Now I'm gonna shoot my shot at his wife. That's pretty crazy.
I just don't like really understand. Like, do you want me to blam you down in this hotel.
Oh shit!
Like, you trying to take it there?
Oh, yeah.
22.
Do you want my security to fight your security? I don't know. Like, how's this work?
What do we do?
How we settle this now?
But so now I don't even get any resolution because the Blueface and Swaggy P fight is like postponed, canceled. I don't really know.
July, supposedly.
Supposedly, I don't know. Is it ever gonna happen? I don't know. But either way, it's like, I don't know, because I was really like counting on Blueface. Like I wasn't even going to mention it on here. I was going to like wait for the lead up to the fight and sort of throw that in there. I'm like, oh, you want to DM my wife? Well, my big black homie from Schoolyard Clip is going to beat your ass, bro. I was going to kind of like play it like that.
And it's kind of the same thing with Sway Lee though. He saw Lynn at the fight and was like,
she wasn't there.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I thought I'm like, damn, he's sitting kind of a couple seats down, like, oh, she bad. Like,
hey, okay, you want to know what fucks it up too?
What?
Somebody pointed this out on Twitter, is that Selena Powell at one point said that Sway Lee had the biggest dick that she ever fucked.
Oh shit.
So is he like kind of looking at her porn and thinking like, whoa, she
has a type.
She loves BBCs.
Yeah, outside of Adam.
I got one.
Yeah.
Maybe she'd be interested.
And that's off the table.
She's not. She's not.
That's off the
table. She shoots with accredited, famous, professional porn stars.
He's famous. What if he gets tested and then comes to the table?
He's not a porn star. He's not going to fuck on camera.
Okay.
Honestly, like even like at a certain point when we were doing the trolling with Blueface, it was kind of like, well, shit. If he was down to do it on camera, maybe we would have to actually do that because that would basically elevate him to the level of a porn star. So I'm offended by guys who don't do porn DMing my wife. I guess is how I'm trying to break this down.
You think you could just jump in the game?
Let me ask you this. I know you're not a super confrontational dude, and that's fine. But if you ran into these dudes, like let's just say you ran into Sway Lee now, you wouldn't just step to him like, hey, bro, let me holler at you quick. Like, what's up with this DM shit I'm seeing?
Yeah, I'll probably talk shit to him. Yeah,
I was just on some because
I mean it's kind of like what are you gonna do? Like you're gonna fucking.
What if he's like, let's go outside, bro? Yeah, we'll fight for your wife's honor right now.
You taking that fade?
I mean, listen, I can't like even answer that seriously because like if whatever reaction I would have to him has to be the same exact reaction that I give to Swaggy P, who like Swaggy P would clearly whoop my ass. And Sway Lee clearly would not, if you ask me, my opinion.
That's a pretty fair assessment.
He's a little smurf.
Yeah, he's pretty small. He's a
little smurf guy.
Yeah.
So I don't really, I'm not a fighter, period. I choose to handle things with words. Yeah. So, I mean.
Let me ask you this.
Sway Lee, you want to argue about it? I feel like it's not going to go that well for you.
Come sit down.
Let me ask you this, though.
Let's argue it out.
You sing, you do the mannequin challenge.
Yeah.
I talk for a living. I feel like it's going to go better for me in that realm.
How about this, though? This could be an interesting twist. Would you step in the ring with him?
I think I'm done boxing.
You don't want to even do it no more? But with Sway Lee?
Redemption.
I mean, listen.
Think of the story, Adam.
It's a redemption arc.
If I got to go from Jason Love to Sway Lee.
Yeah, we got to lower the bar.
Maybe you started too high.
Yeah, exactly. We got to start you at the bottom of the mountain.
This could be a confidence builder.
But
you might be
okay. Picking out fights is normal
in boxing.
In boxing,
sure.
Right?
But this is not boxing. This is like because I'm not fighting Swaggy P.
Yeah.
So would I if it was like on the table, like, hey, you got to fight Sway? I guess, yeah.
Yeah, he could be like Mayweather, just hand picking. Like, I want this guy.
Yeah,
if I was willing to fight Jason Love for X amount of dollars, how could I possibly justify not fighting Sway Lee for the same amount of dollars?
Yeah, I think you and Sway Lee should go down. I think that's
Sway Lee, Adam wants to fight you. That's what he's saying.
Even after this 90-day challenge, I'm not going to be in the same weight class.
That's true. He's got to bulk up.
Are you going to box to lose weight during the 90?
Yeah, let's check out
wait, Sway.
Check the measurements.
Lee height and weight.
Because I can't watch you get packed out by Sway.
5'8". You got him.
5'8".
And whoa, he's from Inglewood. We're gonna have to get him put on the show. We're gonna hit up.
He's from Inglewood. That's a.
I have no idea what he might weigh, but
Sway Lee.
He's a skinny guy. He's 10 years younger than me. So
how much do you think he weighs? Probably about 150.
Maybe
180,
less.
maybe.
Well, no way he's 180.
But if you get down,
he's heavy for a guy who's 5'8". Huh?
What you say? You try to get down to 200 though, right?
I would love to get it to 200. By the end of the weight loss challenge, I would love to get it to 220.
So if you're down to like 220, and if let's just say he might be 180, that could be a good little catch weight. Y'all can get in, get it in.
Me at I'm never gonna get to 180.
No, him at 180, like he might be.
So he's 180 and I'm 200.
The Chibu Blueface kind of effect.
Yeah.
You're Chibu in this situation.
Okay, but the only reason why that can happen is because the heavyweight division goes from 190 to up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, but then once you actually get down to the real weight classes, you have to be within like 8-9 pounds of each other, which is not gonna. Really.
Adam's ducking the fade. Never mind, Sway Lee. Sorry.
Yeah, to some extent, probably. Yeah. Well, I mean, would I fight him if I had to? Sure. Do I choose to handle problems that way? No.
Right. No. Who knows?
But you're an intellectual.
We're in our 40s.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a big dick. I got a big dick.
Dick battle.
Maybe a dick battle. Maybe we get boners and we walk towards each other and see who hits first.
Yeah.
Or maybe you guys do a scene with each other, like you, him, and the chick. No. That's how you really fix a problem. Not like you, him, and the chick.
All the sexual tension between Adam and Sway Lee.
I mean, yeah, clearly that's what this is about.
That's where this is trending to.
This is where this is going to all end up eventually. All right, so now basically Sway Lee is doing the media rounds. And by the way, one thing that we really wanted to talk about on here was new music. There was no music of any consequence coming out this week besides the Sway Lee album, which again, no music of any consequence coming out. I'm like, I've never listened to a Sway Lee album.
Doechii maybe, but I didn't think Doechii.
Oh, for sure I would discuss.
I think it's tomorrow. I think she's dropping something, but I don't know if it's an album
on a Tuesday.
That's what they used to do back in the day.
It was the 7th.
Tower Records days. Now I feel like they drop on Fridays.
I would be shocked if anyone dropped an album on a Tuesday, but for sure, like a Doechii album would be worth discussing on here.
Yeah, I'm with it.
100%. But so now Sway Lee's doing the media rounds.
What's he saying?
For everybody who doesn't remember, at one point during the presidential election cycle, Sway Lee was going hard on behalf of Trump, saying that Kamala doesn't give a shit about black people, yada, yada, stuff like that. So this is Charlemagne having this conversation with Sway Lee.
Let's go.
I was ready for that. I wanted you to ask me that too. Like, that's a great question to ask, and I wanted to clear that up too for sure.
Yeah, I
don't hate Kamala Harris, but like, I ain't never announced my solidarity with no politician. Like, some people think I'm a Trump supporter. I'm like, you ain't never seen me with no MAGA hat, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't support really no politicians.
By the way, when you actually read his tweets from this time period, everything he's saying is a lie.
Yeah,
he was absolutely supporting Trump.
Hella shit about Kamala and fully endorsing and supporting Trump. So he's trying to clean it up now because he wants people to listen to his album, but the words coming out of his mouth have no meaning and really are on par with him claiming that the DM was AI because it's a complete and total lie. Yeah.
Like, cause I do my research, you know what I'm saying? I see what they really gonna do for the people. Like, what are they gonna do that's gonna affect my everyday life?
But you putting Kamala, don't vote for Kamala Harris. People just assume that it's only two candidates.
Cause I didn't denounce like Trump and shit either.
But do not vote for Kamala.
It's public. It's public. Everything on that. This is a new candidate. That's why I was like, Kamala is born. Like, don't think it's just like Disneyland. So you gotta look at what this person is pushing. You know what I'm saying? And look at
right now I'm picturing me arguing with this person on a podcast and how poorly it would go with him. Also, like, number one low IQ, low information voter conversation that you will hear when you talk about the election is like, really, it ain't gonna change nobody's life on a day-to-day basis. It ain't gonna change my life.
Yeah.
Which I feel like a lot of people are seeing how voting for Trump really is having an impact on their life when there's
in some way.
Their streets are flooded with ICE agents. Yeah. Your kids can't get gender affirming care, which is an atrocity.
Your groceries and gas prices are skyrocketing.
Yeah,
it's like
you're paying $9 a gallon, etc.
Brutal out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like,
and you could tell when these dudes are full of shit because they do the low voice, like this is me being serious and genuine. Yeah, it's like
maybe I whisper. If I whisper, nobody will hear me.
Yeah, you're about to be disingenuous and lie right now. That's what that voice is telling me.
Okay. Well, right now it's like shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see the future. Like, I don't know this nigga Trump gonna get here and do all this shit either. Like, but he already showing himself as like a, you know what I'm saying? He already got a lot of negative headlines on his name. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get paid to post that?
Hell no. Nah. But speaking of get, like, I could have got paid by Trump, everything. I turned that shit down. Like, I ain't standing with that shit either. Like, I don't want people to think I'm standing with none of that shit. Like, I'm looking for a real political candidate that's gonna bring some real positive change. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's rare.
Did he offer it to you after
And I know it wasn't Trump himself, but like he's somebody.
The administration, of course, they offered me money.
The tweet?
One before, one after. You know what I'm saying? Like to go perform at this and perform at that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I ain't taking that. You know what I'm saying? I don't support necessarily that either. You know what I'm saying?
So they offered you money before the tweet.
I like what Trump did with the taxes, but it's like.
Translation, I have a lot of money and I like the presidential candidate who's going to let me keep more of it.
But without saying it.
Yeah. Which I get that. But also, like, you could just say that. By the way, I feel like Kid Cudi should watch this interview because it might give him an idea of, like, how to actually ask tough questions without necessarily being
He never will do that.
Let me ask this question, though. Do we really believe that Trump really reached out to Sway Lee?
I think so. He had a little pump on stage.
But does he even have a huge records? I know he had the one with
Unforgettable.
French. Yeah, Unforgettable. But outside of that, Sway Lee
no flex zone. Come on,
but that's more
challenge.
I mean, I do feel like,
but his solo stuff,
Black Beatles.
I feel like they were very much like searching for people who are willing to take the Trump,
especially minorities, people from hip hop for sure. They're pushing hard for that to get that cosign,
the hip hop vote.
But even this is kind of reminding me of similar things that even the 22ster was saying around that time. You know, I might have to dig up the clips, but there are some podcasts where the 22ster is saying things like, "I'm more of a Trump guy than Kamala," you know, and Lush is seconding the thoughts. You know, there's definitely a time in your life
like to see
leading up to the election, bring it up, draw it up.
I would never say I'm more of a Trump guy. I might have said I relate more to Trump than her as a person.
This is Sway Lee talking.
But never ever did I ever suggest that I would vote for Trump.
I don't think so, but you were definitely more hyped on the Trump train because it was popular than the Kamala train the whole time leading up.
Okay, it wasn't that I was hyped on him or saying that I was going to vote for him. It was more just like acknowledging that the reality of her running like the worst campaign you've ever been witness to in your entire life, and him seemingly making a lot of really, really good moves that it seemed kind of inevitable. Also, honestly, like pre-COVID or like around that time period, I was also saying a lot of like things about how Trump was just like clearly going to win the election, which then COVID hit and then Biden won.
Flipped it.
Which at a certain point, though, I just like did not think that was going to be the case at all. But I would love to see clips of the most embarrassing Trump adjacent things I've ever seen.
Dig them up. I watch a lot of No Jumper.
I run into this a lot. I know a lot of closeted Trump supporters that really will sit there and in public sit there and be like, no, we ain't fucking with Trump. And then behind closed doors be like, oh, he good for the money.
And it's always moderate.
They always say the same thing.
I'm more in the center. And whenever somebody says that in 2026, they're a Trump fan secretly. They're going to hold water for that.
You said that during the fucking contest. You said I'm more of a center leftist.
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
Me too.
I'm not like super, libtard, like crazy, like I die on the Palestine Hill and that's my only, thing. Like I'm more of a Destiny guy than a Hassan guy. It's just kind of that type of thing.
Nah, definitely. And even like when I said to Destiny on a podcast one time that Trump was like the biggest liar in the history of America or something, like Destiny kind of like went against me for saying that. Or actually, I think I compared Trump to Osama bin Laden.
Damn.
And he, Destiny took issue with that.
I think if today you said that same thing, he'd probably agree with you. I think he's changed a bit.
If I'm not mistaken, hip hop used to always be in support of Trump before he was doing the presidential thing. Like, I'm not the most,
but he was a Democrat too back then.
Yeah, he was a Democrat for most of his life, and then also I feel like nobody could have ever guessed in a million years that he would have taken on like so many of the stances that he has taken on at this point, So I can't really judge Mac Miller for writing a cute Donald Trump song at some point.
Right. But now him being in the position that he's in, then we just see more of who he is as a person. Was he just hiding it the whole time?
Well, there's clips of maybe that's him, but also there's clips of him saying, hey, if I ever run for office, I'm going to run as a Republican. It's kind of easy to manipulate them and kind of get into their views easier and convince them that I'm on their side than Democrats.
He did it and said it,
and he ran it up. Yeah, and he did his thing.
I'm gonna not dig any deeper into the Sway Lee topic there, but glad we were able to.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of those people kind of walking back their Trump support because they're probably going to get a lot of flack for some of the stuff he's doing.
Every right-wing podcaster.
People get mad. They get mad. As soon as you say anything positive about Trump, they on your ass.
But wait, that's kind of a part of it too, is like, I want to see the contract between a rapper and the Trump campaign saying, we are going to pay you X amount of dollars for your support, because I've seen so many people posit that. And I even have people that I'm cool with, like Amber Rose, who at certain points I've just looked at them and been like, okay, you have to be getting paid to say this shit, right?
You can't believe this shit.
But I don't know. I've never like seen it. But also think about what he's saying. He was being offered money to perform at a Trump concert and then tweet about it before and after, which that is very much more in line with like it's just a contract for you to perform at a concert. It's not like, hey, you support Donald Trump and you tweet about him 10 times a month for the next couple months. Like that would be such a different thing.
Like Snoop performed at the inauguration, you know?
Yeah, and he's able to just say like, whatever, I performed at a fucking concert.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right? Like it's kind of.
But he did get flack because he was so anti-Trump around 2016. He was on that.
I think sometimes there's a lot of sheep mentality too, though. I think a lot of people be acting like they don't like Trump just because that's the popular thing that you're supposed to say. But they don't really be knowing.
No, for sure. But even when this last election cycle, the cool thing was to like Trump. It was like the counter, you know, to the woke shit. It was all that. So that kind of bolstered him up a lot. It's like, you know, it was YG fuck Donald Trump 2016 to now all the rappers are like, no, it's actually kind of edgy and cool to like Trump.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
Be a contrarian.
Yeah, it's a weird new world that we're living in which like the fuck Donald Trump song was just taken at face value, that like everybody was going to agree with this. I recall being at Rolling Loud and like when the song first came out and like just every single person losing their mind for it. And now you fast forward to, you know, the last few years, it's a lot more controversial. Whoa, I just noticed something else on the wall. Tommy Guns crossed out Blanco 15 on the wall.
Oh, wow.
Which he did spend a very large percentage of his interview talking shit about Blanco 15.
He whacked it out and everything, circled him.
That's the first whacked out name on this wall.
The whack out.
Damn, so next time Blanco 15 comes, he's gunning for the
blue
wall.
team on blue team crime, man. You never want to see that.
Damn, that's crazy, man. I didn't realize that. Oh, somebody on his team, one of his guys, probably. Yeah. All right. One of the biggest storylines over the last week has been the fact that Kanye performed 2 sold out shows at the SoFi Stadium, I do believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some people saying it was the 3rd biggest concert of all time, which almost certainly can't be true. But either way, it was like, you know, 2 sold out dates in a row. It's pretty huge. And a lot of people are kind of celebrating this, suggesting that this is is proof that the cancel culture age is over. Kanye is 100% back. But then we're kind of seeing the other side of that, where his new album Bully is out. And he's about to headline Wireless Festival, but now we've got like 4 major sponsors, including Pepsi, PayPal, Rockstar Energy, etc., who are all pulling out of Wireless Festival because of the fact that Kanye is headlining.
Cross the Pond is tripping right now.
How does it feel? It feels like cancel culture is still more alive over in Europe, in England in particular. Moose Man, how do you feel about all this? Are you ready to welcome Kanye back into your heart?
I am for sure, because the apology that he gave, he did apologize. He sat down with the rabbis. He did a whole like Jewish kind of forgive me tour. You know, I don't remember when that was, last year sometime.
He blamed it on his mental health.
Yeah, he blames it on his mental health.
Gotta do that.
I think just him seeming sincere, wanting to do better. We need to give people, you know, chances to do great and do good things. And I think Kanye, he didn't kill any Jewish people, you know.
We know of.
Yeah, that we know of currently. I forgave Michael Vick for killing a bunch of dogs. I have to forgive Kanye for saying some mean things about Jewish people and, you know, saying sorry and moving on with his life. But I don't think any of that stuff killed anyone, you know. It's not hurting anyone too bad if they're offended, but it's always going to go back to, you know, if you speak about them folks, they're going to do all in their power to take you down and make sure that you aren't out here just moving and grooving how you want.
Yeah, like the baby offended the gay community, but I think if the baby was, you know, he's not going to be removed from a Wireless Festival. Yeah. I've had like a bunch of people pointing out that who's the murderer that was on the bill last year? Fuck, why I'm forgetting who it was already? But like a lot of people calling that out, that like Kanye playing Wireless was enough to get all these corporations to pull up. But last year they had performers who had actually killed people, and they were allowed to perform.
Yeah, and I just think it's a tough thing with Kanye. I think he is canceled to being like the mega star that we knew that he was. Like, I don't think he'll ever be able to like headline the Super Bowl. Or it's just because it's just going to be too many big corporations that are going to get upset. But I have a theory about the whole Kanye thing, and I think it sucks. Like how you just said, like, yo, you got to blame it on mental illness a second ago, right? I felt like if Kanye had cancer, he would be cool. And what I mean by that is I feel like people don't really respect mental illnesses. Like when he wigs out and he says some wild shit, like that really is a byproduct of what he's going through. Like if you really look up bipolar and what it is, but it's like we don't give him the pass because when a person's dealing with a mental illness, you think like, nah, you just faking it or you scapegoating that shit and you really can control it. But no, when you think about it, like if he's bipolar like they say he is and he's not on his meds and he's a billionaire, like who can tell? And if that's like the worst thing he's doing is saying some wild shit, it just be like, man, he's just having a moment. But I think he's never going to get that pass because of how we are as a society.
Okay, but if we're just like blaming shit on mental illness now, I mean, like YNW Melly clearly doesn't have like a clean bill of health. And he allegedly killed his 2 friends. Should we give him a pass too as a murderer?
Well, no, I mean, but if it was mental illness induced, I think that at least needs to be brought into the equation of how you punish somebody like that. Because there's been cases of people that do something when they're in a manic state or when they're in a state where they can't really control. Sometimes it's like the lights are on, but nobody's home. You don't really you could just wig out and do some wild shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just think people never respect it like that because they think that you could check it.
But with Kanye, it's like many years of saying some of the most offensive things that a celebrity has ever said in modern times and really like helping to propagate those views and helping to popularize stuff like the sort of anti-Semitic outbreak that I would say that we're in at this point in history, which is really kind of unprecedented. Like he really took on causes and said things that have never been said in hip hop history or really like pop culture history outside of like, you know, white power bands in the 90s or whatever, which definitely were not part of like pop culture.
Yeah, that was the thing that kind of I kind of watched a video that was Kanye's greatest kind of hits from that time. Right. Some of the George Floyd stuff he was saying, like I forgot about that. Yeah, remember, it was like it was definitely like, you know, George Floyd died of a fentanyl overdose. It wasn't because of Derek Chauvin. It's like it was just kept going, but you know, it kind of reminded me of how Doughboy's perspective is the Tourette's guy saying the hard R, you know? Adam gave him the pass.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? Is this Kanye's hard R Tourette's?
I'm actually listen, I'm actually like actively angry at my friend Vlad for speaking out against the guy with Tourette's as if he's like an actual racist.
I think it might be in him a little bit.
Listen, we all know that racism exists, but the nature of Tourette's is that you're like having an outburst that you can't control in any way. So I'm
having it floating around in your head, even in the depths, for you to be the thing that you're pulling out, I think does show something.
If you were given Tourette's right now, you would know what to say to offend Doughboy on a racial basis.
Yes.
Even if you would not do so.
But I've never heard racially induced Tourette's before.
No, but it's like pretty common.
But that's the same thing with the mind, like with Kanye. Like in his mind, deep down, he knows the disrespectful, ridiculous things that you could say to make people not mess with you. And then when you're in that manic state, your mind gonna be like, yeah.
And he was going so crazy that he kind of was convincing me a couple of times, like when he was like, hey, there's all these Jewish execs in hip hop that are profiting off of black people's trauma. I'm going to make this swastika chain to profit off your trauma. I'm like, that's kind of a fair exchange of ideas. Like idealistically, like I was getting that.
The swastika chain is underrated. We don't really talk about that, but that was pretty out there.
Yeah.
You know, in terms
of like his reasoning, I'm like, even if he's manic, he's kind of spitting right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Like a lot of stuff that he says does make sense, but I could also understand how people can get offended by stuff. He says stuff about people's kids, like he starts
the Jay-Z.
And I get it, and it's just like everybody's not going to give you that pass to walk it back after you come back from that state of mind that you're in.
And we know the Jewish community is especially, you know, militant about, you know, them being persecuted or spoken down on.
But to be honest, though, I sometimes feel like the Jewish community be like on some bully shit a little bit too much.
For
like,
sure.
Y'all act like y'all the only group of people that can't get talked about or something said about you. Like, Shit, y'all are people too.
Israel is definitely, or the Jews in general are definitely like partially responsible for their reputation, for sure. Outside of the fact that there just seems to be like an impulse throughout all of human history.
To go after them.
Semitic. You know, they don't do themselves that many favors.
They're just chasing the bag, man.
They will tweak out, and that's always the biggest thing. People then they talk about all the opportunities and business that you'll lose once you do it because they have such great business acumen. But
okay, let's do thumbs up or thumbs down. Pretend that you are the CEO of Pepsi. And you have to decide if you are going to pull out of sponsoring Wireless Festival because of any of the following things. Saying that slavery was a choice. If I'm the CEO of Pepsi, that does not qualify. Like he's making commentary about his own people. I don't see that as being so disqualifying. That
so thumbs up for that, right? That's
I'm saying down as in like I would not cancel
Trip
ours.
on him.
Right. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, okay. Made a song called Hail Hitler. To me, that pretty much does it. And you could throw in stuff like the swastika chain. To me,
it doesn't help that the song was fire at all.
I don't recall the song that way.
I hate that it was a banger a little bit. You know,
I did have it stuck in my head for a day or two, but I don't have any real.
Shout out to all my Jewish people, you know, but that was a banger.
Yeah, and this is just a random tweet that I saw that got like 10,000 likes. Made a swastika t-shirt. I'm going to put that with the Hail Hitler thing that I feel like that is disqualifying.
Yeah, they're going to get you. They're going to get you.
Yeah. Said he was a Nazi. So if the Hail Hitler thing didn't do it for you.
But black skinhead, that doesn't.
No, but okay, skinheads are not inherently racist.
I know you're going to get on that, but we know what it is.
But
Adam.
he said, I am a Nazi.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Wore a Why Lives Matter shirt. I don't care about that. That's whatever. Called abortion genocide and population control. That just makes him a regular old
Christian.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. He was MAGA and anti-vax. I mean, like half the people watching this are MAGA and anti-vax.
Shout out.
Yeah. 24 lawsuits from former employees, many of which were like of a sexual nature. I mean, not great, but I'm not. If I'm
there's
Pepsi,
plenty
I'm
of people out here. Yeah, there's plenty of guys out here.
Really, kind of amazing that all that gets kind of brushed under the.
Yeah, you don't really hear much
beat
about
your girl up, sexual stuff,
Yeah.
but don't say nothing about the Jewish people.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where the line gets
for
drawn.
sure.
And then said he was going to go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. Also,
that one's a little more vague. I'm not going to give him that.
I think, but really, like. Most of the fucked up shit he did was pretty much aimed at the Jewish community.
True,
like his anti-black shit was like he wore the fucking Klansman outfit. I mean, you could kind of like pass that off as like, well, it's a fashion
kind of
thing.
shock jockey kind of.
Yeah.
And then the slavery thing, he had the conversation with Van Lathan later where they kind of broke it down deeper and kind of he walked it back a little bit. So
and saying slavery is a choice is just like such a dumb thing to say that it's like it's kind of hard to get offended by it.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's just for him talking when he's not well. That's him probably talking when he ain't had no sleep. Like motherfuckers say some bugged out shit when they're having an episode. So that's just I empathize with
Designer whipped his dick out and beat off on the plane because he was vegan.
How do these things correlate with each other?
The vegan coming.
He's a vegan.
He's lacking protein.
Like we shouldn't cancel Designer because he was vegan and he was going through some shit being vegan.
Okay.
He had low protein. His testosterone was probably
low. That still don't make it all right to whip out on the plane.
Does it apply to everything? Where do you draw the line for the mental health stuff? Like, you know, I touched this kid. My mental health was crazy.
Well, no, I'm saying you can't. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, it's not. That's never an excuse to. I mean, and you're right. There does need to be a line that has to be drawn, but it's just very difficult to know where it is to draw it. Because when motherfuckers is off of their shit and they off of their meds and they really in a fucked up mental state, they'll do a lot of shit. A lot of time, and they'll do harmful shit to themselves. They say 1 out of 5 people that's bipolar ain't gonna make it out of that. That's high percentages.
That's true.
As a person who's spent a lot of time in mosh pits throughout my life, I will say though that like this was a pretty jarring thing for me to see. Just put the screen on.
I heard a lot of comments about his fan base, being different nowadays too.
They just start taking off on each other?
That's moshing. Adam started this.
The vast majority of these people seem like they've never been in a mosh pit before, that they've probably never even been to a concert before.
This isn't punk.
What is that guy in the black and white shirt? Yeah, what is he doing?
He's Eastern European for sure.
Oh my God. This makes me wish that I went just for the sheer people watching.
He played the hits. He played all the hits too.
I could out-mosh any of these guys any day.
So is it science to moshing?
There's just styles.
Do you do the arm?
Do you just
thing?
bump
Do you
into
do the-
people, or
like, what was your style? Can you give us like a little?
I could give you a full demo, but what I will say is that I grew up in the Boston hardcore scene, and it was like the most violent mosh scene in history.
Wow.
When I talk about it with like even people who are like really in the metal and hardcore community, they talk about that era and that location as like the craziest moshing that ever took place. So it's like I'm forever forced to look at this kind of stuff as just the most
gentrified moshing.
It's just the most jabroni behavior of all.
Do people just like they just like punch each other like when you're in there, just bow?
Like kind of like throwing, like not looking and swinging back.
Yeah,
you know, kind of random movements.
The hardcore scene that I grew up in was like I remember one time like seeing this one kid like start moshing and like backs up to the pit. So the pit is behind him, like all the people that sort of form the perimeter, and he goes like this, woo. Woo, and somehow manages to hit both people in their nose, and both people had to like run out of the mosh area because he had just broken both of their noses. And this is like
legend.
This is without looking.
Yeah.
Bah, bah. I don't remember this dude's name. I just remember like the level of cruelty that I saw in that era of my life is like way worse. Like all these gang members who are killing each other, they seem totally normal and logical in comparison to that shit that I witnessed in my life. So Kanye, your fans are a bunch of fucking normie fucks at this point. So I'm just going to say that absolutely no black people in there.
Yeah, that was the main criticism on Twitter. The Twitter fiends had a field day with this.
I feel like there's probably plenty of black people there. T-Rail was there. He didn't get in the pit.
Ricky was there.
Ricky, I mean, similar style of men, you know, a couple of tunas, and they didn't go near the pit. Did Ricky mosh? No,
Ricky was not moshing for sure. He had a nice outfit on and stuff. You know, he's not moshing.
I do want to do this podcast with Ricky at some point.
For sure.
Ricky was somebody that I was kind of considering.
Did our podcast convince you of that? Did our 15-minute on weather convince you of that by any chance?
I watched their podcast and they were talking about the weather for the first 15 minutes, which
he just broke all of our hearts. We're just like, oh, the big 22s are watching. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Fucking the weather.
That's like the most lowbrow like pod criticism to be like, yo, in Sacramento it's hotter than LA.
Hot than a motherfucker.
It's hotter.
I'm like, I don't even remember this convo, but I'm never talking about weather again.
But that pod had like 500 views, so I'm like looking at it like, damn, this is you guys potting, like kind of feeling like not that many people are ever going to see this, which is fine.
Right.
You can
talking with the homies kind of vibe.
Just talk about the heat.
like
felt like Kid Cudi that day.
But also, it's all about like what you consider to be like. Think about streamers who are on for 8 hours a day.
Right.
Talking about the weather is kind of like, well, shit, if you're on there for 8 hours, you might have to talk about the weather at some point. Whereas like podcasting, and this is something I have to like unlearn when I do those IRL streams, is like I have to teach myself to care less about it being entertaining or interesting, because sometimes when you're doing the IRL stream, like you're just going to have to be doing some bullshit for a while. And like, it's not like the podcast where I feel like every second of the last 2 hours and 20 minutes has been like
riveting,
pretty solid conversation. Like we're actually talking about things. Like if 10 seconds went by in which we were like not talking, it would be the loudest silence in the world.
Yo, you know what we should do on some streaming shit? We should stream some workouts.
That's what I was saying.
That could be some good content too.
Yeah, because I'm trying to like at least vlog some of my workouts for sure, and really like, you know,
I mean, there's
chronicle it.
I want to do some like really extended, long endurance content on this podcast. Like, I want to do a 24-hour lock-in here on stream. I want to do a 72-hour, and I want to do a full week.
I want to be here for all of them.
Bro,
we need some type of showering system in here if we're going to be in here a week. I'm not sitting next to Stinky 22 stir.
Okay. And we do actually have multiple routes that could work in that sense, because
whole bath.
There is a
wet wipes.
There's a gym within like 100 feet of here.
There we go.
Now, I don't actually know the owner, but I heard that he's cool and he might be down to be a part of such a thing.
Oh, okay.
Although I don't. Also, I feel weird about like going somewhere that's that
like
close to here, because
you gotta face the camera down the whole time and then walk over there.
Yeah, you could already kind of like figure out where we are regardless, but that would be a little awkward. But there's a million gyms that we could theoretically use.
Right.
But I would like to do like a really extreme workout day where we basically do like a Biggest Loser style.
That'd
like,
be fire.
Hey, we're gonna work out for like
lose
10
like 15
hours
pounds
today.
in a day. Yeah.
Even though I don't think that that's actually like good
It's not.
It's
but,
good for
you know,
content.
We got 12 weeks, man. It's not gonna kill us.
It would be fun, but like on The Biggest Loser, like you watch that documentary about that shit?
That shit was terrible.
What happened? What happened?
Yeah,
What
it was
happened?
insane.
They were making motherfuckers like starve themselves, do like 5 hours of cardio.
Oh, okay.
It's just like if you're
torturous.
If you're 500 pounds and you want to lose weight, like doing 8 hours of cardio in a day is just like pretty stupid.
It really is. You're gonna get injured.
You know, yeah. Like I'm down to do it for content.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
great
like
for
the David
content.
Goggins kind of vibe, you know. It's like I'm down.
We just
Who's
would have
going to
to-
carry the boats?
We need to find a clout
to carry the boat.
a clout hungry trainer who's down to be a part of it.
No, for
and
sure.
to like really put us through that. Like I do have the boxing gym in Tarzana.
That could be lit.
That could be like an hour of it, and then God, just
Lift
think
some
about
weights.
how gross we're going to be by the end of this day.
I'm just thinking about I need to get into better
But if
cardio.
we did it all day, that'd be crazy. I've never seen that done either.
That'd be cool, right?
Hell yeah.
24 hours of working out.
Let's fucking
What if
do
one
it.
of us like passes out? One of us dies.
Then you drink some electrolytes.
You
and
lose
keep
the competition.
going.
You lose the competition.
We should do something where we're all on like on treadmills and we just got to walk and just
That's
keep,
what I was thinking
keep
too,
it-
yeah.
Hey, Adam, and
Your
keep
clock, you're on the ground, head split open, the blood is pouring out. Loser! You lose!
we lost more weight.
get your dead ass out of here.
No, but the dude Nick, what's his name? Nick, I forget. He was dating Sky Brie at a certain point. He went to my wedding. I don't remember his last name. This is fucked up. But he did like a thing where he lost like 10 pounds of like I think almost all liquids. Like he was
Kind of
Salt
UFC
water
fighter
weight,
cut
yeah.
kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Sitting in a sauna for hours.
I never
and
want to
shit.
do that. That looks horrible.
That
and
looks-
it's very
yeah.
unhealthy for you. For
Hell
sure.
yeah.
Destroys your body.
But so okay, Bradley Martin would be totally happy to have us.
That would be
We could
great.
do that.
And that would be the clout infusion that we would actually need for that sort of content.
Yeah, you got to get us jacked and skinny.
Let me ask y'all this. What do you think you're going to have more difficulty with during the weight loss challenge? Sticking to your workouts or sticking to your diet?
Workouts.
Well, okay, this is something that I talked about recently on the podcast that I realized is, and this is like some of the best advice I got about dieting is basically like a lot of people try to kind of half-ass it with the diet and then make up for it by working out a lot. And that's really like not how this usually works out is like you need to be militant, hardcore with the diet. And then really, if you wanted to not work out, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because think about it. If I ate 2 pieces of pizza right now, that's what, like 800 calories or whatever, 700 calories worth of pizza.
Run like 10 miles.
Wash it down with a soda.
I'm going to, throw the soda in there. You're officially
Like
over 1,000 calories.
1,000.
If I want to lose 1,000 calories through working out, it's just like 3 hours of me
for
doing
sure.
cardio or whatever.
Sprinting.
Yeah. So for me, from my perspective, I would much rather like give myself grace. Like if I have been dieting really hard and I get home at the end of the day and I just absolutely can't imagine myself doing more cardio, I'm just going to not do the cardio and just go to sleep and then wake up and eat and feel okay about it. Whereas like, no matter how I feel, if I want to do the best version of this that I can, I need to not fuck around with the diet. That's like really important.
That's the slippery slope. It can go from a day to a week.
True.
fast.
Yeah, that's my problem for sure. No, that's true.
Okay, but I want to ask you this. Have you experienced the benefits of the cheat day?
Yes.
Because that's what fucks me up.
Because it'll turn into a cheat month for me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Cheat year. That's a cheat year.
Because like I went to
Exactly.
Miami for the Blueface fight, and I'm not eating that bad, but I am eating burgers and pasta or whatever. We go out to eat. I'm kind of eating regular food, and then I get back, and it's like I see that my weight has gone up a little bit, but then like 2 days later, my weight is like significantly lower, like lost a couple pounds, which I feel like is throughout my life is very consistent.
That's how I am too.
If you do the cheat day, a lot of times your metabolism like really needs that spike. Not even a cheat day. I feel like it's like a cheat meal.
Cheat meal. Like
And
a,
also-
What I ate today,
the cheesesteak, yeah.
probably not that crazy calorie wise, but I feel like all the fat and
sodium,
sugar,
all
the
that bread.
grease, all
Yeah,
that.
bread
type of
is
stuff.
what it
I
gets
feel
you.
like cheat day is a mistake for me at this point in my life, but like cheat meal once a week or once every couple weeks or whatever. But you have to like really eat healthy for a long time before you earn
No, for
that
sure.
cheat day,
Right.
and it's very hard to gauge.
But see, what I always end up doing, I fall into the trap of I always just try to cut carbs. Because that's always
Same. That's what I
I'll
be
just
doing
like,
too.
oh, it's just meat and vegetables.
Yeah.
And then I'll just end up going on the most wicked carb binge ever. And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
eating
It's like, give me
everything that
all the
got sugar
noodles
in
and
it.
bread and everything. Yeah, I've been drinking mostly just like water and unsweet tea for the past, I don't know, 2-3 years. So it's really just the food. I just kind of eat normally, and I need to work out more for sure.
This is what I am going to do differently this time, though, because every time I've lost massive amounts of weight, I do heavy cardio and I don't do a ton of weights. Yeah. This time I'm lifting weights.
Yeah, I've been trying to just, last time I lost a bunch of weight, I was 315 before and now I'm 260. So that happened over the past couple of years. And I was just running. I started jogging. I dieted at first, lost about 30 pounds. And then I started walking, started jogging. Then I started, just hitting the road.
I mean, there's a lot of success with that 10,000 steps a day.
No, for sure. Because I think that's like 5 miles, 5 miles around.
So I know we said they were going to try to avoid gangster topics.
Adam can't help himself, guys.
So allegedly, everybody is talking about this, and they're claiming that Offset got shot.
No.
I don't know if this is real or not, but this is purporting to be a video of the scene.
Gun violence outside of a casino, probably. Maybe he's a shooter.
Oh wow!
That's one of Offset's homies, maybe.
I hope that that's not him.
So they have somebody apprehended. That's not Offset. The other guy's not Offset. So Offset's somewhere shot. I guess is what we're supposed to believe.
said it. I mean,
it looks like they're holding down people who shot him.
Yeah, that's what it seemed. But one guy seemed like he was trying to get to the guy that shot him. Maybe it's confusing.
I mean, the really crazy thing about this is that less than a week ago, Offset had a little viral story of like not wanting to take a photo with a fan because he was in the casino by himself, which I do feel like even famous people can kind of be alone in a casino for the most part and kind of be left alone. So that's pretty interesting.
But he also
prayers up.
Prayers to whoever it was that got shot. But hopefully it's not
prayers
Offset.
that Offset did not get shot. Wait, but
he got shot.
Damn.
Offset is fine though.
Oh, but they're saying
it's
he's
not
fine.
life threatening.
Where'd he get hit at?
It's not saying this.
Okay.
The rapper confirmed that Offset was shot near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino before. The good news is Offset is fine. The circumstances involving the shooter are unclear.
The circumstances are not clear. He's fine, but I guess
he did get shot.
He was shot or was involved in a shooting. So I mean, damn, that's amazing to hear because I'm not ready for a world in which we have just a sole Migo.
No, for sure. Bro. But Offset needs to calm down on the gambling.
I feel like I hear his name in casinos a lot.
Casino. He was like begging some other rapper to front him real quick because he hit his limit or something. He's been It seems like his life is going down a dark path with the gambling.
For sure. If search like academics Offset gambling, academics has said some like crazy shit about rumors that he's heard about Offset with the gambling. Like,
I've seen some videos where he looks kind of like twacked out in there. Like it's just like he needs it. You could tell he's addicted.
Oh, we got the poster. Oh, it's already on No Jumper. It got posted 2 minutes ago. Reps say Offset was shot near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Florida. Circumstances involving the shooting are unclear. Wow, that is fucking crazy.
Yeah, prayers up
for Offset, man. Get well soon. Cool, but if he's good.
If Malcolm is watching this right now, that's not how you spell confirms. He wrote confirmses. So I'm just going to throw that out there.
But this probably happened because he might have been dolo, Maybe they try to run down on him because they saw he had no security because he's up there too much to be paying security to come with him every time, I think, and stay in there for fucking, 24 hours straight, you know?
I mean,
who knows how long?
All your money gambling, why are you going to pay a big strong man to stand next to you?
Maybe it was a beef for like a gambling
That's what I was thinking too. Maybe he owed some people some money.
A lot of times at a casino, like your security is not going to be allowed to bring their gun into granted Florida has pretty lax gun laws, but like there a lot of that's one thing that's weird when you go down south. Like I'm in Nashville and I'm thinking like, oh, everybody got guns out here, and then you go to the mall and there's signs everywhere that says you can't bring your gun in here. You go to the Dolly Parton Stampede, and it's just no guns, absolutely not. So it's like
you can have it, but you can't have it.
Any places where there's big groups of people, you're not able to bring
any situation in which you might actually need it. Yeah.
So if they're waiting for him outside, there's nothing he can do, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna hit like a couple little more things. I think this one stands out as something that's
here we go.
Very much the type of stuff that we want to be covering.
Adam, you better watch it, man, because I've been seeing some of the other whites out here wilding.
The whites are wilding, as you can tell right here by this beautiful white woman. Jake Paul says that he planned on, I thought he was planning on reacting to Drewski's conservative woman skit by doing blackface and making a skit of his own. For the record, I kind of fed into the fake news with this because Erica Kirk has not responded to the Drewski skit in any way.
Oh, she hasn't?
No, which there's a lot of fake news acting like she was. So I kind of fell for that a little bit as well. But here's what Jake Paul has to say about all this.
Because I've been, over the last couple of days, calling makeup artists, and I was going to do a response to this and like go and do like the full on
darker.
Yeah. And do it, and just do it back, because why not?
Yeah.
Like, are we on the same playing field? Like,
I think if there's a way to do it, singing in well, even this sentence, but if there's a way to do it, I've been here many times. If there's a way to do it, I think there needs to be some black support.
By the way, there are so many things that I just don't want to hear Theo Von. Like, I don't know who the millions of people watching this podcast are, but it feels like most of the time when I click on a clip of Theo Von, it's him way out of his depth.
For sure. But that's kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. Seeing him out of his element and kind of awkward and like this is hilarious.
And I fuck with him. He never had a bad experience with him, but like I would never intentionally click on anything remotely political to hear Theo Von.
No, for sure. Yeah.
And I would understand if people said the same thing about me.
Yeah, it's kind of Candace Owens Arky's on a little bit. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
but he's funny as hell still.
The worse it gets, yeah.
For the character, I think. Like I'm saying, like say if Drewski or I'm trying to think of somebody else.
Charles Barkley.
If you got one of those guys who'd be like,
do something, because I've been, over the last couple of days,
hey, Theo, I want you to do this skit with me. Let's do this.
But still, that's pussying out.
You think it is?
Yeah.
To me, there's a level of like,
doesn't that make us more like prejudice?
Like more prejudice?
That makes us.
Jake Paul's first time saying that word.
More prejudice. Sound it out.
Oh, okay.
If we have to partner with someone, Drewski just dropped this,
and he's done it a couple of times.
Exactly. I fucking love it. This is great. This is how humans should be.
I agree.
We should fucking make fun of each other.
I do agree.
And
with that.
I don't see in color. I see in truth and comedy. So like, what are we talking about?
So you're saying
what era are we living in?
Dude, Justin Trudeau did, and he's freaking dating Katy Perry.
Just hit myself in the mouth with the mic.
You see that, Justin Trudeau, the mayor of freaking Canada?
I was just with them.
No, you were not.
Yeah, at the JP Morgan summit.
He was B-facing. Look at him right there in the middle.
B-facing. Look at Danny Mullen right here. Looks like, right?
Oh God,
Danny Mullen should recreate.
And he's definitely done that. He's definitely done that.
Do we have context on? I have to ask for my own personal benefit.
I think he was trying to say he was Indian or something. I think it was. I forget though.
Context of him wearing blackface, because the world was a lot different at this time. I'm guessing
this was 2019. Oh no! It came out 2019. I was like, Jesus, that's recent.
2001. Wait a minute, he did it multiple times. 2001, when he was 29, which is a full-grown man. The first and most prominent photo published by Time magazine shows him at an Arabian Nights gala at the West Point Grey. So I don't want to hear any African Americans getting offended by this. He was making fun of Arabian people, not black people. So.
But it's also a black and white photo. Maybe if it was color photo, it might have shown a different shade. You know, it was more identifiable. But he looks like he's trying to be black.
But look, he also admitted to another incident where he wore blackface to sing the Jamaican folk song.
Okay. Why would you ever admit that?
That was in high school.
Why would you ever admit that?
And then a third incident was revealed through a video obtained by Global News, appearing to show a young Trudeau in the early 1990s laughing and covered in black makeup.
A serial B-facer, huh?
And then he's also said that there might be more than that.
Oh my God! This dude can't even keep track.
He's not willing to say that there was only 3.
That's wild.
Wow.
Cancel him. And how are they like the most woke people, and he's got the most B-faces out here?
Yeah. Insane. What are you about to say?
No, I'm just saying, that's the thing. I feel like black people, like the whole culture would be so pissed off if this was a white comedian. Like if Jake Paul does it, even though I know he's not a comedian. niggas is gonna be up in arms.
Rightfully so.
No, not rightfully so.
Rightfully so, for sure.
But why is it cool for Drewski to do it then?
Because there was no such thing as minstrel shows for white people. That's the difference.
I feel like niggas be too sensitive sometimes.
You can say that, but the historical, value is there, because those shows were not just, oh, we're black and, this is a show. It's no, we're black and black people are lazy. They're more sexually oriented to sleep around. Those were all the tropes that were worked into that. So
are you telling me that 100 years later we can't be advanced enough as humans to be like, all right, maybe it started as something offensive, but 100 years later it's all in good fun. Like Drewski can dress up.
Yeah, and probably 80% of Americans don't even know what a minstrel show is, right?
I get that, but also I don't think there's been enough work to help out the black people for white people to just start jumping on the blackface train. Like, let's maybe start.
But see, that's why I be talking about like niggas just be too sensitive. And I can say this as a black man. I just feel like sometimes we just. Like, even with, and I know I might catch some heat for this, but like, even like black people get mad if anybody that's not black say the N-word. Like, I'm just like, at this point, the word is part of the culture. It's more, it's evolved. It doesn't have the same racial epitones that it did way back in the day. So I'm not one of those type of people. If I hear somebody that's not black say the N-word, I'm not gonna be like, what you just say, like,
but we're also from Sacramento, and that's much more normalized.
Exactly.
I got homies from Philly, and they would never let a Mexican or a Latino dude say the N-word in front of them. They trip on that shit.
I don't trip because I just feel like it's just like when Kendrick did his concert and the girl came up and she's literally singing the words to the song, and now we stopping it. Like, come on, bro. Like, I just feel like words can evolve and they can change, just like how women are with the B word. Like, that usually would be something very offensive you say to a woman, but like, if that's my bitch, like, so it can change over time. And I feel like we're so picky and choosy with who can do it because it's just like we let Cardi B say nigga, we let Fat Joe say nigga. I don't care.
Exactly. But does Cardi
B always says nigga.
Afro-Latina,
I'm cool with it though.
Oh yeah, she's probably black.
But then where is the line that you draw at who can say it? I'm just at this point. It's just
Puerto
a
Ricans
word.
In New York have gotten.
It's just like a hip hop word at this point now. Everybody like when you see fight videos, you see the whitest of white boys like, let's go nigga. Like I don't feel like they're being racist in that.
But also, I think Jake Paul is only doing this out of spite. Like, you're playing with the white face shit. I'm gonna do blackface. It's like, it's not in a funny way. He's saying like, oh, let's make comedy legal again.
And that's why I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him doing it because he's not a comedian.
And he's not gonna do it.
This is not what you do.
Yeah, he's not gonna do
so
it.
Now you just want to do some stereotypical shit to be like you did some stuff. But Drewski's a comedian. It was a point.
I think more often than not, it's gonna be that for white people doing blackface than a white comedian being like, I'm gonna do this really funny skit in blackface. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
It's more of a reaction to
right. They're just saying like, oh, you did some shit that we find offensive. Well, let us get one off. I see what you're saying.
I mean, the whole thing though too is that it's like Drewski did one of the funniest videos I've seen in recent memory dressed as a white woman.
Yeah.
If a white comedian was going to wear blackface, like I actually feel like maybe Theo Vaughn is like not the guy because he's kind of like too big, but I could imagine a white comedian tomorrow painting himself black, and if it was funny like the way that was funny, I feel like he could glide past.
I don't think so.
The criticism. Now, is he going to lose his Pepsi sponsorship if he has one? Yeah, for sure.
Right.
But I do think that like we are due for some comedian to sort of bust that door down.
I think that's. I'm starting to agree more because like what about like Louis C.K. like and hard R jokes and stuff. Like there's context where it's like, yeah, he made me laugh at some of those. You know what I mean? It's not just this cringe like shock jock type of thing. Like there's kind of thoughtfulness to where if you do something and play on that line that you can make it funny. But I don't have trust in Jake Paul to break down that barrier.
Yeah, he's not the person to do it. Like we know you more for boxing these days.
Right.
You don't even do.
He's definitely not the guy to do it because Jake Paul also like viral as hell, not funny. Like he's not a funny guy. He's like he's a famous guy who's been hit in the head too many times and he talks kind of funny, but you know, we respect him as a boxer. The fact that he went from a YouTuber to a boxer for sure, but he's just not funny.
Yeah. Right. And I feel like whatever he would do would be offensive.
Yeah, exactly.
I just assume that
because we already know he's like a huge Trump supporter and shit.
Right. He's gonna fuck
because
this up.
Drewski is not overtly political.
Right.
Like, Drewski poking fun at Erica Kirk is edgy, but Drewski's not out here like waving the Kamala flag.
Yeah,
and if he was,
right.
it would probably feel way different. If the skit came off like he was really just trying to shit on Erica Curry. And keep in mind, like Drewski's a guy who built the majority of his fan base, at least early on, through making fun of black people, saying like, "Oh, this is what the guy in Atlanta who hangs out outside the store selling drugs is like."
Right.
You know,
But he also encapsulated like the frat boy humor too, and started getting the white boy thing throwing the polo on.
He's shown so many times that he's capable of mocking his own culture that when he finally decides to do it to Erica Kirk, it doesn't really like read as super offensive.
And one of
from
the
my
most
perspective.
relevant people like in the media since Charlie Kirk died.
And he could have made it so much worse. They could have had a fucking corpse in the casket.
Yeah, and he's just dancing.
Running his hands over it. Because actually, a lot of the shit that Erica Kirk did in the wake of her husband being killed was like worse than the shit that he's actually
leather
doing.
pants hugging JD
like,
Vance.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
I mean, there was a lot of worse shit. I actually want to watch this more just to figure out, because it doesn't. Jake Paul doesn't feel like he's talking about doing blackface because he's been aggrieved by the Drewski doing whiteface thing. It seems like he actually just feels like, you know, we're like what I'm saying, that I feel like we're due as a culture for blackface to be kind of destigmatized. Do recall that like 5 years ago, Megyn Kelly lost her TV anchor job for merely asking like, why is blackface so offensive? Like that's basically what she said. She didn't say it's okay. She said, is it really that crazy? And she lost her job for it. And I do feel like we're kind of like way past that now.
But what would you think would happen if somebody actually put the makeup on? And so if she got canceled just for saying the question, so whoever puts that paint on is going to get cooked.
Okay, who's the perfect white boy to do it? Who's the Drewski of the white comedy / comedian set?
It has to be like Theo or fucking.
Yeah, but he's so like mainstream. Like Drewski's not trying to be serious in any way for the most part. Like you don't hear Drewski have serious conversations. He's just a funny guy.
Do you think Matt Rife could pull it off?
Fuck no.
He would lose his entire audience. They're too normie. Yeah, they're like normie.
Even if he could pull it off and it was funny, his career would never be the same.
No, for sure.
What about Trevor Wallace?
He's funny.
Okay.
He's definitely, but he's too.
But he's
a
not
little
edgy.
safer too. Yeah, he's definitely safer.
Who's the funniest edgy white comedian? It's hard to
Could Gary Owen do it? They gonna cook him.
Yeah, because he panders too much.
Right.
Yeah, he's on his panders.
Right, they gonna
so you
cook his
agree
ass.
that like it should be a fair game kind of, but you know that
it's
that's
just,
not reality.
Exactly.
Okay.
And let's just stop. That's why when I said niggas be sensitive, like let's let go of things that happened 100 years ago. We understand what it was then, but now we can all make fun and poke fun at each other.
Andrew Schultz.
That's somebody popped in my head.
Schultz might be able to do it. Shout out Schultz.
I think he's going to have a hard time getting the Tony Yayo. Yeah, after the Trump support, I don't think Tony Yayo.
You think they would cook Schultz for that?
For sure.
I think he could make it funny because he's so cerebral.
Out of all the people we listed, probably would make it the most funny, I think, but with his connection to Trump and, I
don't think Gemini really even understood the question because I said funniest edgy white comedians who could maybe pull off
Robert Downey Jr. did get it off.
He did it. Yeah, he's not like present.
You guys got him, so stop crying,
He's not even a comedian. He did it good too.
Yeah, he was a comedic actor in that one.
There's got to be somebody, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I want to finish this.
Hey, Theo, I want you to do this skit with me. Let's do this.
But still, that's pussying out.
You think it is?
Yeah.
To me, there's a level of like,
doesn't that make?
Yeah,
he got caught for this before.
Yeah,
Danny Mullen. I can't unsee it now.
I mean, he went.
But to be fair, that picture's in black and white, so we can't tell how.
That is a good.
That's what I was saying too.
Right. That's fair. That's kind of fair. What about Jimmy Kimmel when he was blacking around over there? Bring that up.
Blacking around.
Oh my God. Hey, look at him.
But like on a purely comedic level, tell me that this is not so fucking funny.
That's funny.
Like the same way that it's just funny to see a fat black guy paint his entire body white.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And like that is hilarious. Like my gut says that is a hilarious image right there. Jimmy Kimmel dressed up as a black guy.
It's just funny. And I see people was cooking me in the comments. They calling me a sellout already. I get it. I understand. But what I'm just saying is this is coming from a comedian myself. I value the funny. Like, is it funny? Don't do no just risque shit just to do risque shit. But if it's funny, let's just fucking laugh. I hate that. And I'm not saying black people need to get over stuff like that. We all need to get over shit. Can we just fucking laugh? Life is hard enough. It's just a joke. Like, I think White Chicks is one of the funniest movies ever. We shouldn't lose the license to be funny. It's just a joke.
Yeah, like Dave Chappelle at the racial draft.
Yes, it's
like,
just
all that
funny.
stuff was great.
So I feel like black people should be able to do it, and white people.
But I think maybe white people just aren't that funny to do the blackface yet. Maybe
you think
they gotta
that's
work
more
towards
what
that.
it is?
I think what it is, black people have got it off, and because it is more of an open door and more taboo for white people to do it, they don't know how to the angle that they're going to do it from to make it
and then it just might come off as just some stereotypical bullshit.
But you notice how precarious this is because we can't even think of a comedian who could actually pull it off.
Because everybody would be scared.
For sure.
Yeah, it's hard to be like a white dude who's like it's not hard to be a white comedian, but it's hard to be like a huge name who's intentionally edgy as fuck
on race, especially
race. Yeah, because for a second there I was trying to think like, could I do it? And like I'm an edgy white boy, but then I just pictured that like literally every black person that I ever have wanted to have on the podcast would either not do it or that would be like a large percentage of what we had to talk about for the next couple years.
It's the sensitivity I'm talking about and why it could be funny, man. Like I would champion you doing it as long as it's funny. I'd be like, hey, let me help punch this up.
Doughboy on your side.
Let me help punch this up. I'm trying to make it funny.
Okay, part of it that makes it so funny is that he's a man dressing as a woman.
Right.
So who is the black woman that I could dress as?
Exactly.
Candace Owens.
Yeah.
But
she's you got to find somebody who's disliked. Nicki Minaj. You got to find somebody that people got dogpile on, and they might be able to. That's the angle.
Me as Nicki Minaj. Listen, if I was ready to just be done in the public eye,
that would be your last act.
That's the last act
for sure,
dude. Like 50.
That's the walk off.
55-year-old Adam that is like, you know what?
One foot out the door.
I got a little money saved up. My kids are out of college or out of high school at least. Like. It's time.
It's time. Fuck it.
I'm Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I'm Nicki Minaj.
That's my last act.
I like it.
Wow, that's fucking hilarious. All right, I guess we have like time to maybe hit like one more topic. I feel like the Tuesday show has just become this monstrosity where we're on stream for like 5 hours each time. Definitely don't feel like we need to like forcibly bite that off. But this is a funny thing that we actually were covering while we were on or in our group chat.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Trending. Former Steelers defensive end Shayon Green has gone viral for his extremely intense training sessions as a fitness coach. We've never seen anything like this.
He doesn't care about it. Adam doesn't care about any of that. That was part of the
story. Yeah, nothing in this has anything to do with his intense training sessions. Let's just fire this up.
Got it? Different people get different results because it takes different shit to get to it. Everybody can't look the same and do the same. Some of us have to put in a little more effort. Got it? Getting up on time, getting enough sleep. All that shit matters. Y'all work this fucking hard to blow it off on the fucking weekends. Don't just take coaching from Monday through Thursday. What you doing on Friday, Saturday, Sunday? All that shit matters. Got it? If you're gonna throw back a whole fucking bucket of chicken, you're gonna have to make sure the rest of that day, you ain't over consuming. Got it?
I was about to say, we got the gist of it.
Speaking of Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking, that's what I'm going to look like if I dress like Nicki Minaj. No, but like, check it out. Like, look at the pants. The pants are like tight around the thighs, tight around the buttocks. But this area right here, like, I really think he might have had a BBL.
You got the thigh dips in there
because the striations in the Lululemon pants or whatever are just.
He's going to.
And this is why I be scared to do squats.
Yeah.
You're going to get the yeets.
I don't be walking around with no dunk.
So you don't got to worry about that. You're gonna have to do a lot of squats.
I'm just saying, my man's out here.
There's been some legendary NFL asses. There's a Maurice Jones-Drew was a legendary ass in the NFL for sure. He's like 5'6".
Moose Man's reaction when I sent that in the group chat was actually NFL asses are a different breed.
Yeah,
that's what you said. Which
I see that. I was just like,
I've been watching the NFL my whole life. Everybody knows you got to have strong legs, even as a running back, lineman.
They call it potatoes in the trunk. That's what they.
You got to be able to squat a lot. You're moving heavy guys around. It's going to go straight to your glutes, man. It's just
that's one thing I notice in porn too. That really makes me feel like I am not ready to be at the top of the heap in porn. Is like these dudes have beautiful asses, like big round bowling ball style asses. And okay, the show that we were talking about, Heated Rivalries, have you guys actually seen any of it?
I've heard a lot about it, like podcasts I watch talk about it, but I've never watched it.
I actually learned a lot about myself through watching it. For the people at home who don't know what we're talking about, it's basically a show about two opponents who both play hockey. One's from Canada and one's from Russia, and they basically end up figuring out that they are both gay, and they have a heated rivalry on the show, but then they're also sneaking around and having sex with each other in the background. And it's okay. I think I watched 3 episodes out of maybe 6 or 8 episodes, and I actually stopped watching it because there were so many scenes in the show in which literally it would just be them having sex with each other, 2 dudes. And I'm talking like 5 minutes plus.
Yeah, it's too much.
Sex.
That's why I couldn't get it.
So that's a thing now.
This is on TV.
It's
this
very
is
popular. One of the
popular
biggest shows out.
Now, they're not... you don't see like a dick going in an ass, but you do see like naked men wriggling all over each other and
caressing each other. It's crazy.
And I never would have thought just how unpleasant this would be for me. Like I really like, as a person who's not a homophobe, I respect gay people. I support them wanting to marry each other and sleep with each other and everything like that. I don't have any issue with that at all. But I mean, it's just it's not. Like I found myself just like looking away.
It's
like,
a lot.
I don't want to see this.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Is that?
And I hope that doesn't become like a normal thing in movies, like because it's just.
I think it is.
I think it's the advent of streaming though that this show even exists, because never ever would they have put this on
a movie
cable, or maybe a movie. But
I feel like they keep pushing the envelope, because like that's kind of like why I got disconnected from American Horror Story, because at some point it was just like,
it was freaky as hell. Yeah.
Then even like The Boys season 2, like they were just starting to go crazy.
It was like brothers.
Yeah, it was just gay everything. Yeah. It was just like,
and I'm okay with like gay characters.
It's fine.
Yeah. Gay whatever.
It's totally
like
okay.
Totally okay with
like
that.
Graphic gay
when
sex.
Actually fucking each other, and it's not. Listen, like if it was like 45 seconds of them like starting to hook up and then it fades to black.
5 minutes.
Cool. Like that kind of thing I'm not really going to have an issue with, because that's pushing the storyline ahead. But like I'm putting on an episode and all of a sudden it's like, damn, like this is a 50-minute episode and there's been like over 10 minutes of gay sex like in this
It's a little excessive.
Do you think the problem is that these hockey players got NFL asses. Like the roundest muscle asses you've ever seen in your life. And to me, that's just not something I'd like. It's like making me feel bad. I'm thinking about my like hangy pancake style ass, and I don't want to put that out to the world, man.
Do you think there will ever be a time in our lives where we are just like, oh no, it's whatever? Like, yeah, there's a scene where these gay guys are having sex.
I think it's getting closer than we think. Like if they're doing like extended scenes now, like it's
like remember it was like Sports Center on the New Year's, they showed like 2 guys kissing, and I think it was Scott Van Pelt. He's like, oh, what are we doing? And then he caught himself like, oh, love is in the air. He like walked it back instantly. But it's like every straight guy's reaction is like, come on, guys, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. For me personally, I just can't. I can't watch men fuck for content. Okay, I have literally one thing left that I just wanted to call attention to, which is this TikTok. I've been trying to spend more time on TikTok because there's just so much like podcast gold on there that I'm not going to see on Twitter. And this came up, which is basically like these 3 young black men being confronted on the street. I guess I'll just let the clip speak for itself.
All I did was get a shot. I wouldn't dare be walking around no pineapple like a bad bitch. Man, look at this shit, man. You don't give a damn. Y'all drinking like some bad bitches. All I did was get a shot. I wouldn't dare be walking around no pineapple like a bad bitch. Yeah, man, look at this shit.
Yeah, you can't. So violation, flag on the play.
I think this very much resonates with me in the sense that like, okay, but I'm realizing my racism as I watch this, because like I personally wouldn't think twice about drinking out of a pineapple.
Really?
Like, what the fuck do I care? But viewed from the lens of a young black man, it seems kind of out of pocket. Like I could imagine that in their culture, this probably doesn't go over so well. As an old white guy, I feel like I could do it and not even think about it.
Yeah, as a young black male, you can't be walking.
You're not
around
rocking with it?
Nah. You can't have umbrellas in your drinks. Can't do the girly
Wait,
shit.
you take it out, throw it away?
Got to. I don't even drink out of straw.
He chews it up.
I take the straw out. I can't
Okay, not even a straw.
I'm a thug.
Oh, even no straw?
No straw.
I need a straw. Yeah,
I feel like that is helpful. Listen, if a drink comes with a straw, it's probably because this is going to be inconvenient. Like if it's filled with ice up to the brim.
Nah, I
don't like the thought of like.
I don't like the. I'm good.
You know what is that?
Sucking on something.
A way more normal style of drinking that still gets some criticism is like Drake with the girly drinks.
And that's the type of guy I am.
yeah.
I'm definitely a girly drink guy. Like I don't like the taste of alcohol. I never have. So I need it to be a little dressed up for me to be able to vibe out and not just be like, oh my God.
Nah, man,
horrible.
you drink liquor straight, man.
I
That's what you
can't.
got to do,
I can't.
man.
I need a chaser.
You be getting
I need
chasers and
something.
stuff?
Yeah.
No, I would never.
Yeah,
I drink so little, but like if they're handing out shots at the party, I'm not thinking about how I'm gonna feel as this enters my mouth. Pause.
I'm just
give me a lime. I'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I drink so little that it's just not really like a.
You don't have a preference.
Okay, you're posted at the crib with a shorty, and you got like a bottle of tequila, and then you realize, oh shit, I don't have a chaser. Is this like enough of a concern that you have to go to 7-Eleven and get some pineapple
let's
juice?
just take
I've had
shots.
that happen before, and we grabbing some water if
Yeah.
worse comes to worse, just to get the flavor out. But
Or you can just blame it on the fitness. Be like, look, we don't need the extra calories.
No, and especially right now, very important thing to keep in mind.
Water chasers all day.
Nah, facts. Yo, so shout out to all the NFL players with huge muscle asses.
Yeah, shout out to Maurice Jones-Drew.
Shout out to Lil TJ who might have got hit in this offset shit. That's what they said too?
No way.
Lil TJ?
They both got hit?
I reported TJ, but I haven't seen TJ.
Okay, Ack reported about Lil TJ getting hit as well, which...
Lil TJ be getting shot a lot.
He be getting shot every other week, bro. That's like the third time he got shot in like a fucking last couple
I
of
think
years.
he got 50 numbers now. He got 9 at least.
Bro,
They should drop all his gun charges in. You see people trying to kill this nigga.
No, for real. He needs it.
Cut him some
more than
slack.
anybody else, for sure.
Wow, that is astounding. Yo, okay, I'm just going to read a couple of these donations. Passing the bottle to Bloods, but I remember for 12 months he said, fire Ricky, and I'll love this podcast like I do Tuesday.
He's not even on.
Ricky is not on this podcast at this time, so I don't know about that. Astral Corona said, y'all should call this the jump off.
Oh, I'm not mad at that.
I'm trying to avoid
sounds kind of freak off-ish
at this point. But, okay. Ace Vane, who, by the way, shout out to him, became a member as well. And he has a very hilarious YouTube channel, which I found out about because he actually made a really funny video making fun of Flacco, which you would possibly...
I'll go repost today's fan on all my socials.
You would probably love it. And then, okay, he wrote, looks confusing. I thought bruh said he ain't got no type though.
Oh, he's talking about Sway Lee.
Okay, I'm here every day, folks. Oh, okay. Follow me. Also, you should have Sway Lee on Plug Talk. Bro is a stud.
Right.
That's just another threesome at this point. God damn.
Come
all
on,
right.
Ace, man. Got a little freaky at the end.
Yeah, that was very freaky. I'm going to keep that in mind. And then Dragonite Wood, which is amazing. So part of the No Jumper lore at this point is that we've got Dragonite Crip, Dragonite Blood, Dragonite Hoover, Dragonite Edition.
Norte.
And now we got a White Boy Dragonite, which is pretty exciting. Yeah. We fuck with this. Love the Tuesday show and all of the other hosts, but it's a nice switch from the usual setup. Starting to feel like some No Jumper vibes from a few years ago before the big departure.
That's most of the feedback I've gotten is like this is kind of going back to the OG No Jumper kind of vibes.
Yeah, and I think we're just gonna have to just keep plugging along, and I think that they'll start to adapt as the clips start to circulate and everything.
Let me ask you an honest question, Adam.
Yeah.
After the first episode of all three of us together, how you feel about the podcast?
I think it's pretty good. We got to just like work on our rapport a little bit. Like I think that like there's some skittishness on the first time with like maybe like talking over each other a little bit and stuff, but I think we'll find our groove a lot better as time goes by.
I think our weight loss journey and us maybe working out together, all that is going to bond us a little bit better for sure.
I like that idea for sure. Yeah.
I like the vibe.
You guys want to go smoke a blunt or something?
Hell yeah. I'm hungry. I ate all day.
I didn't eat all day either.
I'm starving.
You guys want to order food and smoke a blunt?
Hell yeah.
More cheesesteaks.
We got to order like fucking Goop or something. No, literally, actually, that really works for me because
what is Goop?
Leave it here.
What is it?
Goop is the healthiest alternative that they have on Postmates. On any, what are you be eating?
I be eating everything. I be
Panda
a lot of
Express.
fried chicken, a lot of churches.
Okay, but like when you're trying to eat good.
I like to eat like chicken, vegetables.
But you
rice.
make your own food?
Yeah, I
you
make
meal
mine.
prep?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the only thing I don't like about meal prep is by like the third day, I'd be like, man, I'm tired of eating this.
Yo, but
I
you
just feel like it tastes old. And
Yeah.
one big change that I'm going through in my life that is associated with this is that I have had the same meal prep place for 5 years, 4 years, something like that, where I've been having the same meals delivered to me Monday through Friday for the last 4 or 5 years. And I just recently stopped it because I want to start doing my own meal prep. And I also believe that I'm a kind of person who could just eat the same thing every single day and I don't care at all. So I'm actually like working on transitioning into that. So now I have to get used to Instacart.
That's what I want to start doing too. I want to start cooking my own stuff and just like maybe barbecuing more and just like grill for the week.
Yeah.
Like
I'd be cooking all my own
because that's
stuff.
the one thing I'm gonna do. Like I'm not gonna just be cutting carbs. I'm not gonna starve myself.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be
Trying to do it
taking,
right.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
what's
really do
important
this
to me
shit
is to
right.
do it the healthy way, outside of like potentially like challenges, like doing the 24-hour workout stream or whatever.
We're gonna have enough of that to where we
24
don't-
hours is insane. We got to start with like 8.
Yeah, or 12, 8 or 12.
Because then you could do like, you lift weights for 2 hours. Maybe you do like an hour of cardio or no, actually you got to break it up like a lot. You got to do like a lot of
You
different
put all
activities.
3 of us on treadmills at the same time and see who quits first, and you up the incline like every
that
5
would be
minutes
tough.
and see who's
Great
the
idea.
last man standing.
That's a crazy idea. Yo, but also Lil TJ was the one who exposed Offset for borrowing money from him at the casino. That is actually a good
Okay,
point.
yeah,
that
that's what it was.
Wow.
They had drama like that. So is it possible that
A
somebody
shootout?
Had a
from
shootout?
Lil TJ's crew shot Offset?
Because when you saw
And then
the
they
two
shot
guys
back?
apprehended, the guy standing up was trying to go at the guy on the ground, and they were like dragging him off. So
This might be it for Lil TJ as far as him getting in trouble, because I feel like he's been skating on a lot of gun charges.
Yeah, yo, he did.
He's got like a ton of them.
In New York too, with like
They give you
like,
3 off rip.
He got like a gun charge and then got a gun charge like the next day,
Right.
Or like 2 days later.
In
Like
front of a
they were
Chipotle
just
or something, right?
No, that's where he got shot.
Okay.
I don't know if he got a gun charge that time, but I remember he got caught like 2 days, like extremely close together for guns in New York, which is really not a good thing. Not great at all.
yeah, usually we never see him again, like a K-Flock or something, you know?
So shout out to everybody who watched this. Please smash the like buttons. Get us to at least 1,000 likes. We would really appreciate it. And yeah, I feel like this was good. We just kind of like casually did 3 hours. We had good topics on deck, so I feel like it was pretty good, all things considered.
Somebody in the chat did say Shane Gillis could do blackface. I do believe that the dog could do it.
I feel like Bud Light is out of here at that exact moment,
true.
man.
That's true.
You know who
But
might
he
be
could
able to do it? Will Ferrell.
That's
But he's in the glory days of his career.
He don't want to go out like that. That's Adam's last act, not Will Ferrell's, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be somebody who's like trying to. Well, I was gonna say it's gonna be somebody trying to make a name for themselves, but that doesn't describe Drewski at all. Drewski like the biggest.
Yeah, maybe
comedian now.
we need somebody who like fell off that might need a buzz or something. We could encourage them to do it.
But okay, just who's the white Drewski right now?
Who's like, who is that person
white
that has a huge like online presence?
It's tough. I'm gonna rely on the AI. Who is the white Drewski right now? Wait.
Oh,
it's telling me that Drewski is the white Drewski.
Like, duh, bro. It's just Drewski painting himself white, Adam. What do you mean?
All right. That's like the AI telling me, like, you've been on here long enough.
Log your ass off.
There's no white Drewski.
Figure out a way to ask that question that would be better. Okay. Shout out to everybody who watched this. Please